Hello.
Hi. Oh, wow. We're on camera. Hello. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us for session number 5 of Hexbreakers. It is a Kids on Brooms actual play on the Happy Jacks RPG Network. To catch up on past episodes, visit happyjacks.org/hexbreakers. And to find all of the shows on the Happy Jacks Network, visit happyjacks.org. I feel like I put the emphasis in very weird places in all of those sentences. I'm Emily St. James. I don't know how to speak. It's a thing I'm learning as we go. I'm going to be your GM for the night. I'm playing such lovely, wonderful characters as Michelle, the wonderful Unicorn Mike,
Can we
and
call him Unicorn Mike?
Unicorn Mike. Yeah, I believe Chat came up with that. Love Unicorn Mike. And of course, Jeff Stapleton himself, sometimes better known as Sinterklaas. But I have some lovely players joining me this evening, and why don't we start, Kimmy, right over here?
Hello, I'm Kimmy, and I am playing Melody Inkwood. So I am the offbeat eccentric. I am from the Inkwood family, who actually started the school where we attend, which is the Inkwood Sanctuary for Universal Development,
Mm-hmm.
and a little bit hippie. But my side of the family kind of rejected the school, even though the family's we were kind of legacy, and I was mostly homeschooled. Not super great with magic, but I really like technology and have a knack for mixing magic and technology in the most fantastic ways, mostly by accident. So, yes.
Riley?
Hello, I'm Riley Silverman, and I play Daphne Morgaine, and she's the Hati descendant, and she is kind of from a established, very well respected witch family, and she is a bit of a persecuted figure within her own extended family, as well as with her former school, the British school. And did I realize today, while watching a certain trailer, that when I described my character physically, I just made her Wednesday Addams? Yes, I figured that out today while watching a trailer. So that's fun. So that's who she is. And there's some stuff going on with her mom's being in jail, and there's some goofiness there. And we're just gonna figure it out, and we're gonna save the day. It'd be great.
We love Wednesday Adams, so we love Daphne Morgaine.
There's a shot in the trailer where she walks into a creepy school, and I'm like, oh, I made this character and did not realize it.
And of course, if you've been watching all this time, then you know who our next player is, because he's been in all the sessions. So why don't you say hello?
Yes, my name is Joey, and I have been here the whole time. Uh, I am playing the daring athlete Chandler Duke, who is the chosen one.
Yep.
Ask him.
Yep.
He'll tell you.
Yep. Yep.
And he's here to lay down his life for everyone.
Heck yeah. Since we go ahead.
Oh, and just for a heads up, Jay unfortunately came up with a scheduling conflict, so he will not be able to be back, but we were very excited to have Joey.
Yes.
But we love you,
Yes.
Jay. We miss you.
Love you,
We
Jay.
But we're also excited for Joey. Thank you.
Yes.
Joey, why don't you run us through your character a little bit more, just to kind of tell us the ins and outs of you, and we're going to figure out how you fit into this world before we start
Sure.
the full story.
So yeah, he is Chandler Duke of the Concord Dukes. His parents are originally from the East Coast. He moved to the West Coast with his father after the parents divorced, and the divorce did not go well for poor little Chandler. So his grandmother told him that he was born under a lucky star, and that he needed to study hard and get really good at magic because he was the chosen one. And that led him to do some research, and he found a loose prophecy that could potentially pertain to him, which basically showed that he would at one point have to lay down his life for his family. So he fears nothing. He knows what's coming. He knows how he's gonna die. So what does he have to worry about everything else?
Doesn't.
Not at all.
Did you
Um,
say what your trope was?
Yes, I am the daring athlete.
What's your favorite class, and who teaches it?
Yeah, my favorite class, let me go to the classes real quick, because I had one, then I remembered that someone else had already chosen that class, and that's fine. Boop, boop,
Because
boop.
they were the chosen one.
Oh,
The choosing one.
can't find the page with the class. There we go. Let's go with... Did someone choose History of Magic? I don't remember.
I don't think so, no.
I think so.
Let's go with History of Magic.
Who teaches that?
That is taught by... let's go with Gwendolyn McNamara.
Ooh.
That's a
Okay.
good name.
Tell
You
me
always
more
have
about her.
strong naming game. Good job, Joey.
I just pulled from a lot of references. That would be the third Heather I did not choose.
Love it.
Yeah, so she's the kind of teacher that is incredibly hard to like appease. But it's that teacher that if you get on their good side and you get an A in their class, it's like a badge of honor. Like they don't give out A's often. They don't, grade on a curve. It's all very, very hard. But if you earn that A.
So we're starting, this session is in January, so the school year is about half over. But this year there has been a sign to you that proves you're the chosen one. What was it? What happened? It's here on the school grounds.
Yeah. There was at the Yule Festival,
Mhm.
there was a moment where all of the lights went out except for one candle that was lit, still lit and basked in moonlight, which obviously Candle Chandler, the one lighting the way. Clearly that means that my time is coming.
Yep. Yeah, it absolutely
Wow.
does.
It had nothing to do with the fact that, this place is roll drafty and that that one candle was being blocked by someone at that moment.
What grade are you in? Like, how old are you?
I went with I think 16.
Cool. So you and Melody are the same age, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, and Daphne is now too because she had a birthday last episode.
Oh,
right.
Okay. Well, we got some 16-year-olds in the house.
Exciting. I didn't clock that. That's a good point.
I thought about it afterwards. I'm like, oh, I had a birthday, so I'm a year older now.
Yeah, you can all drive. Good for you. I mean,
No one will trust Daphne behind wheel
Yeah.
call. I have
Uh,
a driver in my family, and it's called a broom. So
Yeah.
So Daphne and Melody, Chandler, of course, long time. Everybody loves Chandler. Chandler's been going to school here for a long time. Tell me your favorite Chandler memory, whether it's one where you just had a great time with him, or where you're kind of like, God, I don't like that guy. Whoever's got an idea first.
I think that I was assigned to be in a group project with Chandler.
Mhm.
And I was used to being the person who always had to do all the work, and nobody else did their part, and we still got an A, even though it wasn't great because I did all the work. And I'm just not that talented at magic stuff. But for once, Chandler came in and did everything perfectly, and didn't even want me to do stuff. Is that sort of
Yeah. I mean, he definitely has that paladin golden retriever vibe. Like he's there to. Are you good? We good? You feel all right? Can I help?
Mhm.
What's up?
So I feel like Chandler did his part and more, and fixed a lot of Melody's mistakes, which was kind of embarrassing, but also made her get a better grade than she gotten on any project ever. So she was also very excited about that. So she was a little conflicted about that.
Yeah.
So it was embarrassing that this person realized how bad she was at magic, but also, hey, I got a good grade.
Yeah.
That's very exciting.
Yeah. Daphne, do you have a Chandler memory that sticks out?
well, so on the first day of when we were doing wizard dueling, witch dueling as a sport, right? They were pairing us up with partners we had to spar off with, and it was almost going to be me and Leopold Harrington Cates, which can you imagine having that just total wanker as your partner for the whole season? And I just didn't want it at all. And I think that Chandler could tell that I was mad bugging from it. So which is not the right slang for the accent I'm doing, but I don't care because I'm Americanizing a little bit. And so I think you could tell I was really put out by it. And so then he was like, hey, do you want to be my partner? And then I was like, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. And we was partners and we was really good at it. And it's actually we kind of bonded over it. And I think we're both so good at it that we really get competitive and really I think I'm a better doula now because you doula, not doula. I'm not good at birth and babies, but I'm very good at dueling because you push me to be better, and I feel like I've pushed you to be better, and we're just really good at it. And I don't know if we know which one of us is better, but we're trying to find it out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Chandler, what are your thoughts on Melody and Daphne?
Yeah. I think Daphne's real cool.
Mhm.
She knows what's up. We have kind of a similar background. and we really understand each other, and no one else really speaks dueling like she does. So it's we're simpatico,
Yeah.
and it's it's nice to know that someone has your back, and someone I don't have to worry about protecting when the time comes.
Mhm.
And then
Melody.
Melody.
Okay.
We're gonna get
That
there.
answers that question for us.
Yeah.
Melody. I feel very protective over
Oh.
Okay.
because I'm very concerned about collateral damage when whatever happens. I need to make sure that Melody is safe and away, so that
She's incompetent.
No, some of us are fighters and some of us are thinkers, and
Some
Then
of us
there's
create
Melody.
some of us create complicated transportation networks through soda machines.
You have listened to at least some of the season.
Yeah.
So are there other characters in the world of the story that you have strong feelings on one way or the other? You could say no.
What if I just hate Tanager so much?
so much. Ah. No, I mean I think.
You joke, but they do that. Like they.
I know,
They
that's why-
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we will absolutely be
Yeah.
animostic, whatever that word is. I don't know. I'm too chosen to know what that word is. I obviously I think I share the similar disdain for that guy's name. 3 names.
Oh,
Leopold
Leopold
Harrington
Harrington
Case.
Case.
Yeah,
Yeah.
never trust anybody with 3 names.
Mm-hmm. Good.
And I think there is a bit of I don't know because I'm 1 episode behind. I don't know if you're still feeling a thing for Caitlyn, but I think there is maybe a bit of competition there too, like friendly competition.
Yeah, I think maybe if I can pitch to you, I think that maybe Daphne still hasn't been super vocal about her shifting attentions. So maybe you might still think that we have this kind of competition for her. Maybe she hasn't expressed that's no longer I think as much on her radar.
Okay.
That's kind of fun.
Cool. Okay.
And I will say blanketly, Chandler is painfully pansexual.
Okay. All right. I have to look up the first. I should have done this before. First full moon. Actually, I'm just gonna do this. Hey Siri, when's the first full moon after the winter solstice? It's gonna be fun. Having a great time. Yeah.
It can be whenever you say it.
No,
is.
I'm
You're in
doing the
charge.
right
Oh.
thing. I'm doing the right thing because I need this to be accurate in this world of magic. So it's January 1st. It's January 1st. School's still closed. They closed down for 3 weeks. But y'all are here. There is limited meal service. The janitors are still here. Scroggles is still making sure everything is scroggled. Tell me a little bit about what it's been like. How long have you been here in school? Have you kept kind of to yourself? And what have you done over your long break when you haven't had to be doing schoolwork?
It actually works out really well because Adam had established Tanager wasn't here for the
Yeah.
break. So we don't even need to erase Tanager from the history. They can just not be at the school this week. Well, I established last time that Daphne is spending most of her break haggardly trying to figure out how to break into this castle and rescue her moms. So I think that's a lot of what she's doing. I think maybe she's trying her best to master the soda travel machine system so she can get to and from the castle easily instead of have to fly back and forth every time. But I think every time anybody sees her at the school, she just seems exhausted and kind of has not been taking care of herself. I haven't been eating properly probably, so I think I'm definitely always looking like I need a shower and a nap, and yeah.
Roll me whatever stat you want. Just tell me what you got, what stat you're rolling, and what you get. I'm not going to set a difficulty challenge. I just want to sort of figure out what you maybe have found out.
This is while I'm at the castle.
Yeah, just whichever stat you feel fits what you're feeling.
I'm gonna roll charm
Okay.
because I think that maybe last time you said that she learned there was a dragon of some sort. So I think maybe what she's doing is she's kind of maybe like every time she goes, she's altering her appearance a little bit and like talking up a different person and like posing as different tourists. Especially because I figure it's the holiday season. There's probably a lot of traveling like holiday tourists that are like looking around, so it's not conspicuous. Someone's like, "Tell me more about this thing," and like that kind of stuff. And so she's like, her big thing is trying to chat people up.
Okay.
And that is a 10.
Cool.
Yeah.
What die did you roll?
I use a D12.
Okay, cool.
And that's
So-
not that's for no magic. So if it's magic,
no
it'd be
magic,
12.
no
but
magic.
okay.
So, yeah, you have successfully been able to figure out that there are like a security guard let slip to you when you were posing as famous American celebrity, fill in the blank of whoever it was that you sort of took on the form of. A security guard let slip to you that there is an entire sub-basement complex that is owned by, he thinks, the government. He's not sure. He just knows that there's an elevator that goes down there that he doesn't have access to. But that pings your radar as to there appears to be an enormous underground something or other here.
That is fascinating. Thank you so much. So, now, where's that elevator at? Do you know where it is? Is it like a cool like design or anything?
Oh, I'm sorry, I do not know. I have heard from my Arnold. No, yeah, I don't know. I have heard from lots of folks that it's down in I am German in descent. Why can't I do a German accent? I just heard about it from somebody who works here. Told me there's this mysterious elevator, and it's only there some of the time. It's very weird.
That is like salt. Now I'm turning into your accent.
Ah.
Yeah. Now, that is so interesting. Thank you so much. Like, I just like learning like little secrets that like normal, regular like rank and file tourists wouldn't learn. It's just like kind of fun to like be like, oh, that's off the beaten path, and like, what are the rumors and the mysteries? So thank you.
Has anyone ever told you you look like American movie star Reese Witherspoon?
You know what? I get that all the time, especially after Sweet Home Alabama came out. I look just like, and then like, yeah, thank you. Even though I might have been like 8 years old according to the timeline of the game,
Yeah.
or younger, or not even born yet.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could be in the form of like a.
It's true. I could look older.
You could look like a 50-year-old woman or something.
Or-
My grandparents were German. They spoke with German accents. Why can't I imitate my grandparents? Who knows? We'll find out later. So Melody or Chandler, what have you been doing over the break? How are you feeling about things?
I feel like Melody has continued to kind of mess with the tech magic. She's a little bit weirded out by the thought of maybe it's her weird tech magic that's made the Hexbreakers so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
So she's trying to master it / see if it's evil and she should stop.
Okay.
So I think that's something she's very privately like not telling anybody that she's experimenting with this stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Roll me whatever die you want. Tell me what you get. Or tell me what stat you're rolling and tell me what you get.
I feel like that's a grit thing.
Okay.
She's like, I am gonna control this, and I just put all new dice in here, and none of them. Is it a D12? Yes. 7.
Okay. You have determined that Tell me how you figured this out, because now I know you know this. You've determined that the cell phone the one Hexbreaker was using is the cell phone you currently hold.
Yes.
Tell me how you figured that, make that actual connection.
Well, we talked. Okay, Kimmy is terrible. Melody remembers all of this. We didn't do a recap. Oops, we're
Oh.
terrible.
You know what?
It was Christmas and we saved it.
Yeah.
We saved Christmas. Jeff Stapleton had a Jeff Stapleton, who is Santa Claus, is a powerful time wizard. So everyone went to stop motion land to get his secret of time magic. Leopold Harrington Cates joined them because he wanted to ask Santa to get his parents back together. Anna, the mundane life teacher, was going to get engaged to her girlfriend Dorothy. Very important plot point that we can't forget about.
Yeah, I do want to hear what happened with that proposal.
Yeah, and they went and they saw Jeff, and Unicorn Mike took them after some talking about how Santa's a labor exploiter. And then they met with Santa, and Santa was like, I'm sorry, I can't give you my time magic, but Tanager figured out that they could use the workshop to create a miniature recreation of the moment when Jeff Stapleton, a shop teacher from Wausau, Wisconsin, discovered a strange glowing orb in the back of this like furnace thing. And so they redid that. They took the orb. They went back to Inkwood, and Wendell Parker said, hey, that's a universe. And then a number of other things happened in the postscript scenes, including we found out that Anne and Dorothy got engaged. Very important update.
How did you do it?
Well, so, Dorothy is from the Pacific Northwest. She's from the Seattle area. And of course, it's very cold and rainy there at that time of year. But Anne was like, I know how much Dorothy loves water skiing. Because one point, Dorothy said something about water skiing, and like Anne has internalized this. So she put on like a whole water skiing show with like a bunch of her friends. And Dorothy was a little embarrassed, but didn't want to say no because it was clear that like Anne had put a lot of thought into this. So they got engaged and they posted the photos on Instagram. And Anne is sopping wet because, of course, she fell down almost immediately doing this water skiing show.
I literally told her not to make it a public thing because then you're forcing them into saying yes. And she's like, "Oh, I'm not going to do that," and then she totally did.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a public water skiing show. It was a private one.
Well, in front of everybody they know, which is still like, whatever, live your own life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. So that's our recap. Tell me how you figured out. So Melody, like kind of sort of knows that the Hexbreakers are using technology similar to hers. I don't think she knows that it's the exact same phone.
Right. I don't think she knows it is the phone. But she knows, and we had a conversation last time with someone about like, hey, like they're using the same type of magic that I use, and we're, and someone else told us that we invented it. I invented it. They did.
Didn't the Hexbreaker appear in your room at the end of
Yes.
an episode and you heard from them?
But I didn't know if I was awake or
You
asleep
weren't
for that.
awake.
Yeah,
You
I
were
wasn't
asleep
awake.
for
It
that.
was
Never
like a
mind.
creeper
Sorry.
moment. It's okay. But we did confirm with someone else that yes, you're the person who invented that they are using that technology magic that I've kind of figured out and invented as the Hexbreakers, and it's like a loop, like like I'm gonna invent it and they're gonna use it, and somehow by following this loop, like we've got to break the loop.
Mm-hmm.
You used the word last time. I don't
Yeah. Yes. Some sort of
Uh,
loop something paradox.
Yeah, a paradox.
Yes.
That's the word I was looking for. I'm sorry. School started today. I'm very tired. I'm a very
School?
tired elementary school teacher today.
Mm.
Oh, it was Professor Joe that told
That's
me
who it was.
when
Okay.
we were at the British school.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I've just been like obsessing, not knowing that guy even like had the same exact phone and like was visiting and like, yeah, she invented this. So I think that's really what's kind of set it off, is that this person at the British school was like, this is a thing. I was like, oh no.
Chandler,
Yeah.
how's your break been?
Busy. I have put together an obstacle course for me to train on. Enchanting, dummies to attack, and bobbing and weaving, and very if you're familiar with season 2 of The Witcher, that whole moment on the obstacle course, very that vibe. Just on the mage ball field because no one's using it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna sort of open with you. You're on the mage ball field doing your obstacle course. Professor Zippers, who we haven't really seen from yet, they come down to sort of watch as you're doing everything, and they're like, "Hey, you're really good at that, aren't you?"
Yeah, I've been training since I was 8.
They like
Yeah.
kind of
8.
squint and look at you, and they're like, "You a new student? You starting this semester?"
No, I've been here for a long time.
Oh, well, you should like get into our mage ball team or our competitive dueling or something like that.
I am in the competitive dueling.
Oh, that's odd. I'll have to talk with Wendell about this. Wendell's off on vacation. Everyone else took a break but me. Okay, well, it's very nice to meet you. Have you met Professor Zippers before? Professor Zippers.
Yeah. I think he was the one who was the
They
defense
use
against
they them
malicious
pronouns.
Oh, sorry, they
so,
them. I'm
yeah.
sorry. Defense against malicious magic.
No, Zippers does advanced broom handling.
Oh, I'm
yeah.
getting everybody confused.
It's okay.
Yeah, I've probably met him and them. I will get there.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it.
Yep.
Cool.
Sorry.
Yeah. So Professor Zippers is Professor Zippers absolutely should know you, and yet does not seem to.
Getting the old Christmas sauce,
Oh yeah, I mean he's there off duty. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, and someone walks up to you and is like, "Oh gosh, did Professor Zippers forget about you?"
Yeah, it was weird. They just didn't seem to know me at all.
People forget about me all the time. I'm Michelle. Hi.
Joey knows Michelle. Do I recognize Michelle?
I think most people at school do. They
Okay.
have conflicting memories of how they know her.
Okay.
But yes.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine why. I mean, you're Michelle. Everybody knows Michelle.
Yeah, okay, so you're new here, right?
No.
If either of you wants to enter the scene, go for it. You don't have to though.
I've been here a while. Won gold last competitive dueling championship.
I thought Daphne won gold at the competitive dueling championship.
She wishes.
Oh, well, sometimes things get a little glitchy around me. I don't remember everything correctly. So, but yeah, it's really nice to meet you.
Yeah,
What's your favorite Michelle memory?
my favorite Michelle memory was when we were partnered together in a potions class and nearly blew up the classroom.
I don't remember that at all, but that sounds nice for you.
I also sat right behind you in Charms
Oh, okay,
for an entire year.
I'm pretty sure that was that was Tanager, but I don't think, I think I would. Oh, who knows? It's just being a little confusing around here.
Melody's gonna walk in like on her phone, like messing with her phone, and like almost walk in, and then I'm sorry.
Oh, Melody, are you texting my friend Kimmy? Are you telling her things? Because she loves your texts.
She's the one who told me about the toasters. Yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yes. She has lots of very interesting but mostly useless information.
Melody, tell her who I am. This is silly.
You're Chandler.
And I've been going to school with you all for
Well, we did that group project together
which was
like last year, the end of last year, I think.
You know how I am. My memory's not always all there. I'm sure you're all right. I'm
Oh,
sure.
yeah, it's fine. Michelle is fine. Don't bother Michelle.
Does she not remember I'm the chosen one?
You're the chosen one.
Oh, you're the chosen one? How
Yeah.
nice for you.
Yeah, I guess like I'm gonna die for it, but I guess it's nice.
How
Sure.
I thought maybe you were gets to save the world and then live a nice and happy, relaxing life with the love of their life. Chosen one, not a has to die to save the world chosen one, but I guess it takes all types.
Wait, how do you know you're the chosen one?
Yeah, my grandma told me.
Oh. That's nice that your grandma says nice things to you.
No, she told. There's a prophecy. Okay, I need.
But you're special. That's
Yeah.
nice.
I need. I think I hit one too many hits to the head. I'm gonna need to lie down for a second. This is a lot.
Well, look, it's getting dark. Maybe we should all go get some dinner at the mess hall.
Yeah.
Because, I think they're having soup again because that's what they're making for us. Daphne, just determine for me, roughly how many students are here. It is getting toward the end of break, so there may be some who've trickled back in, but.
I'm going to say there's like 600 students total.
Okay, great.
And then there's probably, I would say maybe there's around 50 who are here for like the winter break.
Okay.
With a few more trickling in as it gets closer.
The number probably changes every couple of days because of reality being changed around. Like sometimes it's 50 people, sometimes it's like 25, and it's
Daphne, who's here that you are sort of surprised is here? Could be a new character or one of the established players.
Well, I'm not surprised Leopold is here because he's having issues at home, so that might. I don't think he is here. I think he's trying to make that work out.
Okay.
I think that the person that I'm surprised is here is Taylor Bell, who is a student that's in my transmogrification class and had talked a big game throughout the fall about this really awesome trip that their family was going to take in to like across Europe or whatever. And so it was all this stuff like, oh, I'm gonna send you all postcards from every city we go to and stuff like that. And then they're here, and so we don't really know why that is. Like what the like there was like so much trash talk about it, and they never left.
Okay. I can't believe you're letting me play a character named Taylor. Truly, this is the game that keeps on giving.
Oh, did I think of Taylor Swift immediately? And that's why I actually both Taylor Swift and Anna Taylor-Joy's name popped in my head, and so I named the character Taylor for that reason.
Cool. So,
Now, question: does she wear short skirts or does she wear t-shirts?
But you know what? Sometimes she's check up, sometimes on the bleachers.
All right.
I'm just gonna be in like a reverie for the next hour. So y'all just like freeform.
By the way, I often wear short skirts and sneakers, so I don't really get how those two are conflicting. Like they're not even. I don't know. That song lyric is so bizarre to me.
Yeah, we're gonna figure all of that out tonight on Hexbreakers. So you're sitting there at the dinner table. Are all three of you sitting together? Are you sitting separately? How is the seating arrangement as the thing that is about to happen happens?
Yeah, I think we're sitting together.
I think I'm not. I think I'm sitting. I think because I don't not out of like necessarily avoiding them as much as I'm running on fumes, and I think that I like just plopped down into the first chair I saw and wasn't looking at who was here, and I've kind of just been like just spooning soup and coffee and not really paying attention.
Yeah.
I think on his way back to his table, Chandler's gonna drop off another cup of coffee.
Oh, well,
I don't think you need it.
oh my god, mate, you scared the daylight out of me.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just was lost in thought about stuff.
Can you settle something for me, Daff?
Sure.
Who won the gold medal at the dueling champions like last semester?
All right, well that's controversial because it was me, but then this wanker here throws out an illegal move which is not part of the officially sanctioned event rules, and then the judge didn't call for it, so he gets the medal. But it was totally me. I totally scored the right amount of points. There's no such thing as a crane maneuver.
There's absolutely such a thing as a crane maneuver. If you watch the professional dueling championships, 2 years prior, they grandfathered it in.
But that's not school rules. That's not intramural rules. Like we don't get all the like we could kill people doing
rules
stuff
aren't
like
gonna
that.
keep people safe.
It's not.
I'm glad this is just complicated and not contradictory. I like that better. That's easier for me to handle. Okay, so Daphne's sitting by herself. Chandler and Melody are kind of sitting with each other. Michelle is floating around causing trouble. Daphne, before what happens, Taylor, pronouns on Taylor?
I gave them they them, but I think there may be a she they.
Okay,
Like that.
perfect. Taylor sits down across from you and is like, "Little Bird told me you're looking into Neuschwanstein."
What bird? Merle? Was Merle talking to you?
No, it's just the expression.
Oh. And she like looks at her familiar and goes like a.
As you know, I went on this wonderful trip to Europe over the break. But we had to cut it short because we went to Neuschwanstein and my parents got a little freaked out, and I don't know why. And I kind of heard through the grapevine that, you've been looking into that. You checked out a couple books from the library, and yeah.
Why have you been stalking me like that?
I've been stalking you. I just heard that you were researching.
I'm sorry, if I sat down at your table and I was like, hey, I know what books you've checked out of the library, would you not be like, oh, it's a little bit creepy and stalkerish?
I mean, I work in the library, but yeah, I did
That feels like an abuse of your power.
I was trying to check out a book on Neuschwanstein and I saw that you had it, okay? Because I wanted to figure out what scared my parents, so...
All right, okay, so when your parents were scared, what happened exactly it scared them?
They were just staring at a blank wall in the basement, and then they were like, oh my god, what is that? And then they turned and ran away, and I couldn't see anything. It was a blank wall.
Okay, where in the basement, and which wall? Which way was it facing?
I mean, it's a huge basement. It was like a maze of passages. It was right next to okay, so it was right between a poster that said in German, I think, hang in there, baby, because it had the kitten.
I say hang in there, baby. I'm perfect German back there. Like that. All right.
Yeah. And then next to it was a snack machine, and I was like, I wish this was a soda machine, but no, it's just a snack machine. And they needed good snacks. They just had German snacks, like ham chips.
Well, there's actually a lot of savory flavor to those, but it's all right. All right. Not that I'm like curious. I just wonder like if something interesting was happening, like where it was found and what not.
Well, listen, if you find anything out, I'm very curious about this. So just, talk to me about it. And before anyone can do anything, the door to the dining hall opens. Wendell Parker strides in, coat over his shoulder, wearing sunglasses. He's got somehow he's even more handsome. He's got he's glowing. The sun from wherever he's been is still exuding off of him. He strides in, puts a hand on his hip, and looks around and says, "It's good to be home. Come on, come over here. Full moon, full moon, full
I
moon."
knew it. I knew he was gonna have a project for us.
Chandler,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
New here?
No.
Okay, well, come on. You're in on this too. I guess Michelle, yeah, let's get everybody in on this. So you got the stuff? You got the stuff. We talked, I saw you got the opal, you got the tear, and you got the little glowy thing. Have you been keeping those safe? Where are you keeping those?
Safe.
Good. Perfect. We got to do the ritual to put them all together to create the stone of all seeing, which we're going to do, under the full moon, which is tonight. So we're kind of running out of time, but I wanted to spend one more day in Cabo. So, so have you got the ritual all prepared?
We need directions. Do we have directions?
Yeah, we gave them to you. I gave them to you before I left. Wait. What reality are we in? Did I not give you those directions?
Maybe we can use a refresher.
No, it's cool, mate. It's only your woman that you love that you're trying to get back. But yeah, let's go ahead and make sure we don't know
sweet.
vital information.
There's a lot of things that I'm trying to get back other than just Emily. But yes, Emily, the most wonderful woman to have ever lived. I would be very nice to have her back.
Well, good thing you had that one extra day in Cabo then.
Well,
Sorry, I don't mean to be so testy. I'm just very tired.
I assumed that y'all would have I assumed that you all would have the ritual prepared. Now it's too late. We're going to have to wait another year. Unless... Could you rewind things one day? Do you think you could do that? And then we could, prepare the magic, and then it would be ready for tonight. You know?
I think you can heal too much sunscreen, my dude. What do you mean rewind things one day?
Time magic. You've been learning about that. You've been studying the Hexbreakers. You've been studying Jeff Stapleton. You've been studying the best at time magic that ever there was. You have to be able to rewind things one day. It's pretty easy if you know time magic, which I don't, but you surely do.
I just look at Melody, hoping that she has learned time magic.
It's been sort of an extracurricular activity we've been doing, Chandler.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure you've got it then. I mean, you're both really smart and inventive.
Yeah. Well, and we took it from Santa Claus. So
You took it from Santa Claus?
Well, Jeff Stapleton.
Jeff-
Oh,
Stapleton.
Jeff Stapleton. He was my shop teacher.
Yeah, it was the same one. Same bloke.
Yeah?
He told me to say hi to you, by the way.
Oh, well, hi to him.
I probably won't. I'm
I
not
don't-
gonna lie, I'm
yeah.
probably not going to see him ever again.
No.
He hasn't
Okay,
played
well,
my
I'll
tune.
just hello, Jeff. Great. Perfect.
Okay. Yeah, I have totally been studying and can do some time magic maybe.
All right, easy
Okay.
peasy lemon squeezy. Let's get going.
Yes.
Okay, great. Yeah, I mean,
So we'll go back and do that, and then you'll know, and then when it's yesterday again, then we'll be able to do the thing.
yes. But I won't be here yesterday, so I'd better give you
The directions now.
the directions now. Hold on, let me just go do that. And he runs off to his office if you want to discuss
Yeah.
anything in the meantime.
Time is so complicated.
Oh,
I did
I
not
need
do
more
this. I
coffee.
don't know what to do.
All right, it's not that hard. We'll figure it out. He's got directions. We'll just follow the instructions.
No, the directions is for the ritual.
Yeah, it's not.
He doesn't know how to turn time back.
And neither does he. We have to figure it out.
Hey, we can turn back time. We can find a way.
I'm glaring at you. All right.
I was waiting for it.
I think we can. Like I think we can. I've been messing a lot with like the tech, my phone magic, and I think the two might be linked somehow.
Can't you on your phone, like, isn't there like a way normally, like the mortals? I learned this in my classes. Like, you can just like change the time on your phone. Like, what if you just like do a spell so that when you change the time, it actually changes the time?
Yes, I think if I use the stone that we got and I use the calendar app or the settings app in my phone to change it, then we will be able to go to where my phone is if I do it right. Yes. If I do it right.
That sounds better than anything I could think of. So I think we should let you try it.
Okay.
Sort of turning the world the other way around really, really quickly. Yeah.
That seems
I
like
like
a really,
Superman.
That's a terrible idea.
That would take a Superman. Yeah.
Daphne, Wendell's like breathing heavily. I'm very surprised you've heard of Superman.
Well, my nan would take me to the movies.
Right,
And there was a
yes.
movie about a wizard named Superman.
Oh yeah, wizard. Yeah, very true. All right, here are the ritual instructions. Hands you a printed out computer
Thanks.
paper.
Okay.
Here are directions to the clearing where you are to perform the ritual, and he
Okay.
hands you some map quest directions.
Oh my. Okay. Excellent.
I'm counting on you. Good luck. I won't be here when you get back to tomorrow. To yesterday. This is very confusing.
That's right. You'll be back in your vacation.
Cabo.
What if we just like call you in Cabo and tell you to come back a day early? Then we have like more time to do the ritual.
Right, but you'd still need the full day to prepare the ritual, so why don't you just start preparing the ritual and let me have my vacation?
But I might call you and tell you put a little more sunscreen on because I'm a little worried about how red you are today.
Yeah, Melon, that was no joke, my dude.
Oh, I'm handsome.
You want to
Alright,
stay
fine,
that
yeah.
way?
I didn't just say that. I thought it did, right?
You said it. It's a
Look,
little
it's
weird
a long break.
because we're underage also.
Well, no, I'm just, sometimes I just think about how handsome I am. So, gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah, so you are, you have the ritual instructions. They look pretty self-explanatory, but they do require time because the unicorn tier has to properly charge to get to energy level, which takes about 10 hours.
Okay.
So that's a thing you need to start. Once it's charged, it's fine, but you need to cast the ritual at the full moon's apex, and you are only have, like, right now you have 4 hours until that, so you just
Okay.
don't have the time.
Okay. So for the time magic, I think I need more than just I think I need something from yesterday to help focus it. Do we have something from yesterday?
Yeah. I've absolutely got something in my room that is from yesterday that I will think about on my way to my room.
I mean, like if you have like leftover lunch from yesterday or anything like that.
I absolutely have a packet from a protein shake that I drank yesterday, still in my waste paper basket.
Okay, perfect. Excellent. Excellent. That will be very good. If it was opened yesterday, there's like energy involved with yesterday, and I think
so
that's
much
very
energy.
important. Yes. Energy? Okay.
We gotta call this episode Yesterday Energy.
I have a ticket for a movie where there's no Beatles and there's one man instead who has all the music of the Beatles.
I didn't know bugs could play music.
Oh yeah, they're very good at it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Doesn't the movie Yesterday end with a scene where everyone in the world has forgotten a certain series about
Yep.
a book of
Yep.
rare wizards
Yep.
from Britain?
Uh-huh. We can just be set in that
Interesting.
world.
We're
There's no
set-
Beatles here.
yep, we're-
The biofilm about Jack. Everyone knows who Jack is. I forget his last name off the top of my head, but it's very good.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, we're set canonically in that universe.
Perfect.
Yes. So, what movie did you see? Oh, you saw. Yeah, you said you were joking about
Yeah,
something
yeah,
yesterday.
No, yesterday I was definitely still at Newsford Castle.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
because if he hadn't said the packet thing, I was gonna fault my admission ticket from when I went to the castle.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. So, yeah. Tell me anything you think you know about time magic, all three of you. It is not a thing people are taught. It is not a thing that is violating time is thought to be impossible. Although there are the rumors of the Hexbreakers, and of course everyone knows Jeff Stapleton, but it is thought to be very difficult to the point of being impossible. But what are some theories you've maybe worked up or things you've heard over the years about like how it might work or how it could work?
I think Melody thinks, okay, like from what she's like sort of messed around and read on the internet, like time doesn't actually move.
Mm-hmm.
It's the people who are moving through time. Like time is like a river. And it just keeps flowing and going. But people who are able to tap into time magic are able to kind of like sludge. It's like moving like upstream.
Mm-hmm.
And they can, through that, like they can change the course of like where everything's going. But everything still is going.
Okay.
So it's basically like swimming in a very steep current, a very, strong current that you can kind of mess around with.
Mm-hmm.
But it is still like instrumental. You can't like stop time with magic.
Okay.
Nobody's that powerful that we know of.
Cool. Daphne or Chandler?
I think Chandler's something similar but slightly different. Time moves, but only moves in one direction. So anybody who has successfully gone backwards in time has actually slingshot around, and there is a possibility that it's like you've got to hit a target to get back to the beginning, and if you miss that target, then you're lost in time.
That's good.
But he's not worried about it because that's not how he's supposed to go out. So like, let's do it.
So you'd say time is a flat circle?
Yeah.
Okay, great, cool.
Now, when you go forward, is when you come back around, are you 6 feet higher in the new timeline than you would have been in the previous one? Yeah. Now, we're not saying facts. We're saying things that our characters believe.
These are things your characters believe. These are things that you may have theorized or heard.
Okay. I think that I believe that the reason why the Hexbreakers are able to so consistently mess with them and manipulate time is that time is not as fixed as people think it is, because when you travel through time and you move forward, you're still moving into your own personal future. Mm-hmm. So like your own personal time is still linear. So you actually do have free will and the ability to move things around. There is not like predetermination or destiny, because once you have gone through time, your time travel then creates possibly new futures, because you have free will no matter what already happened in the time stream before you.
Yeah. Cool. Great. Yeah. So how are you going to try and Chandler, are you back with your protein?
Oh yeah, I'm back.
All right. How are you going to try and do the time spell?
I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a picture of the protein packet.
Hmm.
And if that's cool with you, Joey, you start with, is that okay if I use an action or adversity token for helping?
Yeah. I don't know how many I start with, but yeah.
You start with 2.
Okay, then yes, please do.
Okay. Is that cool with you?
Yes.
Okay. And I think I'm going to create an event in my phone for yesterday with the picture of the protein packet, and I'm going to ask him, what time did you drink the protein? And, make it for the same time. So it's like the protein packet event that was yesterday in the phone. And then I'm going to use that to kind of be the foci for the spell.
Okay. Great. So, you are breaking the rules of reality.
All the time.
Yeah, and so it is very small, but also not, because you're moving all of reality, but also you're just moving a protein pack. So I'm gonna say 3 a person or smaller.
Okay.
So that's 10, and then instantaneous, right?
Yeah.
10, and you've never seen anyone cast a spell or read about it. That's 15. So you got to beat a 15. What stat do you want to use?
I'm gonna use grit.
Okay. Don't forget you get to use your magic die, and you do have 1 point from the adversity token.
Yes, and since I'm using technology, I get a +3 too.
Okay, great.
Oh. That is 2 1s.
Ooh. Okay,
I really hope I'm wrong about time travel.
Well, maybe you die here, chosen one. Good job.
It.
Oh my god, I can't believe they rolled that.
It
And that
definitely.
was on a D12. Just gonna say, sorry, quick.
It definitely works. And the protein pack reinflates in the photo, and you're very excited about everything that's happening. And Daphne, tell me how your thoughts turn to what's going on in Neuschwanstein.
I think if we're moving into a different time period, I'm remembering that I was there the previous day. Like I was not even at Inkwood yesterday at all. So it's weird for me now to have been there, even if like my picture self. So now I'm thinking about what my past self, who is now my present, like there's literally a doppelganger of me in the world right now because of me going back in time a day.
Uh-oh.
And so I'm thinking about what it would be for all of us. But yeah, so now I'm thinking about like what she's up to and like wondering if I can like tell her about this wall in the basement, and if I do, will that mess things up? But because I believe that I have a destiny thing, what?
It's good. It's an idea.
Oh.
It's terrible.
Tell me.
Okay,
Bring
so
it.
always let your players come with the bad things because they will come with the. So with the Hexbreakers, when they go back in time and stuff, they kind of like take over their old selves.
Mhm.
What if like that's what made the spell? So now there's two of us. And can that be like the bad thing for the ones? Like, so now there's like us, and it's like a paradox, and I don't know.
I mean, you really rolled poorly, so I'm gonna stick with what I had in my
Okay,
brain, which
that's fine.
is you're in Sarajevo, and it's 1914, and today is the day that Archduke Franz Ferdinand is assassinated.
Oh my god, for the Session Zero! Yeah,
That's perfect. I love it.
yeah.
Yeah, and today is November something. Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Boy, I actually was not expecting to ever have to pull this out, which is why I don't know this. It's the 28th of June, 1914, and here you are, and there's a big parade, and everybody's happy, and you are in Sarajevo. And you are just instantly like dressed in the right clothes, you're in the right, but you have like your phone, you have all your magic gear, you just blend in effortlessly, you don't have to worry about that, and everyone is cheering and very excited, and it's a very hot summer's day, and you just came from, as cold as California can get, which is not that cold, but yeah.
What is this? What's happening?
I don't think we're in California anymore.
Yeah, everybody's shouting in another language, which you just mysteriously understand, but also know is not English.
I don't think we're in 2023 anymore.
Definitely not. Definitely.
Well, that was kind of the goal, right? One being, December 31st, 2022.
What does this look like December 31st, 2022 to you? Look around.
All right, I
Definitely
guess not. Okay.
Yay, Franz! I don't think this was actually a parade for Franz Ferdinand, but
No,
we're
it
going to
was.
say that.
It was the Archduke was touring the city.
Yeah.
and was
Yay,
showing
go
off.
Franz!
Yeah.
Oh, I love that band.
Yeah. Because Gavrilo Princip was one of many conspirators that were trying to assassinate him while he was doing a tour of the.
Yeah.
It's basically like an imperialist coming into the town to tour the city.
Thank you. It's everyone is cheering for this guy who's riding along in a car, kind of waving very slowly.
This is a very long time ago. What is happening?
It's a very old car. Yeah, this is not.
I've seen cars like that in like museums and on the internet.
All right, so we undershot where we were trying to get to. So
I mean, we have plenty of time to do this spell now.
Do we have all the stuff? Like, did you bring it with you?
I do. Yeah, it's in my pockets.
All right.
Unicorn Tier will hold a charge for up to a week, so that's probably. I don't know if you know where you are, but probably it's not.
Melody was homeschooled. She doesn't know what's happening here.
I'm letting you know that
Yeah.
for funsies.
For fun.
Does anyone have any idea where they are?
not unless this was taught in history of magic.
Roll and see if it was.
Okay.
Roll me a brains and see
Oh.
if you can beat 10. Is that your D4?
On a D4.
All right, roll a few fours. You'll get there.
Maybe it'll explode.
That's a 3.
Okay. You have no idea where you are. You get an adversity token though.
Yes.
I think I do know
yeah.
where we are because this was my rumor that, like, when you asked us, like, what rumor has our character heard about the Hexbreakers, my rumor that I'd heard of was that they did this.
Yeah.
So I think it makes sense in canon that I would, like, otherwise why would I know that rumor if I didn't know about what happened? So
You're such a good GM. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I
think-
my brain just exploded by like that is just so many. Okay,
Yeah.
well done.
I think, like, me being a British-born person, like, World War One was pretty devastating to the UK. Like, it was like almost an entire generation of like men were gone, and then World War Two, especially on top of that. So
You
I
learn
think
history.
it makes.
Yeah.
I think you learn about when like half your family died. Yeah, I think that's like
Yeah. And I just sort of in my own brain think that the World Wars were also very devastating to people in the wizarding
Yeah.
community.
Well, if we had let a dark wizard take over,
Yeah.
none of the world wars would have happened.
Exactly.
That's such the thing we should have thought about.
Exactly. No, so yeah, so you have a vague inkling of where you are. And by the way, if you are in Europe and listening to this or watching this, I know that Sarajevo and Neuschwanstein are in entirely different countries, but they're kind of in the same time zone. So they are in the same time zone. You can't correct me on that.
This war led to a lot of stuff for Germany, so
Yeah.
it makes sense to me.
So
They're
yeah.
allies.
Yeah. So the you are in this town, everyone's cheering, there's like ticker tape falling, there's a car, there's horses, it's just very loud and noisy, and you were just deposited right in the middle of this, and there's a guy who's like, "Hey, get out of my way, what are you doing?"
Sorry, what's happening?
This is a party for the Duke, the Archduke.
No, wait, I'm Duke.
You are?
Yeah, Chandler Duke, how's it going?
Archduke?
No?
Yeah, the
Chan-
Archduke.
Chandler.
Why?
Chandler
Wait,
Duke.
if he had just told you he was the Archduke, you would have just believed him.
No, I wouldn't have. I'm just saying there's a lot of people here who have it out for the Archduke, so I wouldn't just go saying I'm the Duke.
Oh, I'm a Duke. I'm not the Duke.
Well, he actually has a very good point. It's not a very good day to be bragging that you're the Duke.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I guess that why? Aren't we like in Cabo or something?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and say, let you know, we're not in Cabo.
I don't know where we are.
Where are we?
We're in Sarajevo.
Yeah, Sarajevo. Yeah, it's it's a great, beautiful city of peace and joy and love, and we're having a great day celebrating the Archduke. He's touring. He's everybody's having a nice time, but things are a little on edge. You understand the political situation, right? Talking like a character in a Sierra Online adventure game.
Well, I'm sorry. Can we bother you? What is today's date?
Today's date? Yeah, it's June 28th.
Oh no. Oh, this is not good.
Oh, it's not.
No, this is like really bad.
It's very far away from the January 1st.
Yeah,
Way
Mel,
undershot.
This is like Mel's like, look, like you mean a lot to me. You really messed this one up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, she's doing her best.
No, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just letting you know, like, we are in real danger. I need to stress to you
Okay.
how much danger we're in.
Well, maybe I should try again.
Listen, we think there's a lot of threats on the Archduke's life, and you all seem like good kids, got your heads on straight, speak with a very strange accent, but you speak perfectly the language I'm speaking right now.
Bosnian?
I'm with
Serbian, maybe? I'm sorry. I apologize, because this is like,
I'm with
it's also changed a lot.
I'm with the government here. We just want to make sure everything goes fine. So if you hear anything or you see anything, just, come find me. Or just give me a quick nod if you happen to see me. I don't think any of us is going to be moving very much. I just want to make sure the Archduke is safe, because if he dies, very bad things will happen. So just let me know if you hear anything.
Okay.
All right, huddle up. We need to huddle.
Oh.
We're huddling. Thank you so much for the date.
You're welcome.
Yes.
All right, listen.
Okay. We're
Some-
huddling like right now.
Yeah,
We're,
yeah.
So people can't hear.
Yeah. Listen. All right.
Okay.
Someone is going to kill that Archduke today, and like we can't stop it.
Oh.
Because if we stop it, like the entire direction of the last like century will change,
Oh,
and
dear.
that's a lot of magic to like. I don't know what will happen to the future if you make that big of a change that far in the past. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like a lot of people are going to die, and it's horrible. But if we stop it from happening, I don't know what will happen. Like everything will be different. We might not be born.
No, I'm pretty sure I'll still be born.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. All right. Anyway.
But what if there's not a problem anymore to solve, so they don't need the chosen one?
Oh yeah, we can't change the past
Okay, so
unless I was meant to come back to the past, and that's part of the chosen one. I'm getting a headache. Okay, what do we do?
I think we just try and not touch anything. Don't touch any. Oh, we shouldn't have talked to that person. Oh no. What if we already messed things up?
Maybe we should go back in time like 20 minutes and not talk to that guy.
And tell ourselves not to talk.
Wait, if we can move the time, why don't we move the time when we're not here anymore?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
We should maybe just try and go back again.
or forward.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yes, go back to the forward to the present, but the yesterday of the present, not this far back. Forward to back the right amount. Yes.
No wonder no one does time magic. This is stupid.
No, I saw this in a film once. My nan took me. There was this bloke, right, and he like snogged his mom in the past, and then like he almost wasn't born, and then like it was like a whole thing. So we like don't want that to happen.
They did a movie of Oedipus Rex.
It may be. Yeah, I guess.
All right.
If it was a time traveler.
I mean, there's nothing in the myth that says he wasn't a time traveler.
You make a good point.
Melody, roll me a grit, beat a 12.
Okay.
As
It's
everyone's
also weird being.
talking.
It's weird being Daphne, the one making pop culture things, and somebody else not knowing them.
Nope. An 8.
As,
It's on a 12, by the way.
as you all are like listening and arguing about this, someone takes your phone out of your hand, and I think you don't notice right away.
Okay.
You notice within like a minute, but like you don't notice right away.
Okay. Oh no, my phone is gone.
What?
I don't know. Did I drop it? It's gone.
If we drop it, it'll be around here somewhere.
Did
Looking for phone.
yeah? Suddenly I like look up. Is anyone like acting suspicious or?
Let's
Looking
see.
at it like
what do
weird.
you what do you think would be a thing that you would roll to sort of scan the crowd and see if you noticed anything? Normally it would be brains, but I'm gonna say maybe you have a different thing you think you want to do.
Like panic flight.
Sure,
Okay.
sure. Beat 10 for me.
Okay. 2.
This person is not trying to hide, but yeah, you were too panicked. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, no, it's fine. I already rolled, so it's too late. I
What were you
forgot.
gonna-
I
what were you
have a
gonna say?
20 on that die, so I could have done 10. But
Well,
okay.
you are
2
so
is much more interesting.
you can only do that if you have a chance to like plan.
Oh,
and I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
think
No, I have
so,
no planning time.
yeah.
I think what I'm gonna do is send Merle up to fly around
Okay.
and look around for someone holding a
Oh.
phone.
Okay. Yeah. Let's have you roll for Merle. Merle will get like a 2-point bonus because he's up in the sky. So you do have to beat a 10, probably on flight, I guess,
Okay.
because Merle is a bird. So.
Yeah. He is a bird.
Makes sense.
And that's an 8 plus 2, so that's 10. So that's
Okay.
Woo. Also, it's an exploding dice because it's matter. It's already the goal. So.
Yeah. So tell me about what it's like to see through Merle's eyes, or that what Merle sees. Maybe you don't see through his eyes.
I don't see through his eyes. I get like flashes of images. So it's almost like Merle is sending. It's almost like Merle is like the Hubble sending the images back from space, but it's a lot quicker because it's right there. So I'm seeing like almost like snapshots of people in the crowd, and I think most things are probably like almost like I don't know if crows see in color or not, but like it's almost the thing like things are in black and white, but then magical things might show up better. And I think I don't know. With that roll, do I see the person with the phone?
You do, but
Okay.
I will tell you who it is. Yeah.
Okay.
You do see the person with the phone. Yes.
So yeah, I think however you describe it, I think like I see a lot of things at first. I think I might see. I don't know where we are in the parade route. I might see conspirators like getting ready to like line up, looking for their spots.
Mhm.
So I definitely noticed those things. Probably like I probably recognize Gavrilo Princip because I've seen him in history books.
Mhm.
But I think what I really I think my focus now is like wherever the phone is. So
You see Gavrilo Princip, he's just buying like a snack. He doesn't seem like he's at all concerned about what's, he's supposedly about to do in the history book. And like the
Yeah.
car is getting to where he would do that.
well, do you know in real life? Do you know what actually happened with the situation?
I used to because it was very important in a season 3 of Arden, which hasn't even come out yet. But like I
So-
don't remember. Yeah.
This is why I picked this for this rumor.
Mhm.
Someone tried to kill the Archduke through a grenade, and then I don't know exactly what happened, but it like hit the car in front of them, and then later in the day,
Mhm.
after like this panic had happened, the Archduke was going to visit one of the person who got hurt in the grenade explosion in the hospital, and then like his driver went down the wrong road,
Mhm.
and then when he's down the wrong road, Gavrilo Princip, whose whole team of conspirators were like, because like somebody else didn't show up, and like a bunch of things went wrong with their conspiracy. They thought their plan was defeated. Gavrilo happened to go to this like diner or this cafe down like an alleyway, and that's the alleyway that the driver for the Archduke went down by accident. And like they stopped to get directions, and he basically walks out of this diner, looks up, and sees his target and shoots him.
I knew it happened off the parade route, but I could thank you for that
Yeah.
refresher.
It's one of my favorite like wild history. That's why I said like
Yeah.
it feels like a team of time travelers tried to stop it and
Yeah.
kept messing up.
Yeah. Yeah. So you see him, he's just getting a snack, like he doesn't seem too concerned. And then you see the person with the phone tucking it into his robe is a tall, thin man with like gray hair and kind of a mustache. You've seen him before. You saw him when you and Melody were on your weird journey through various versions of Inkwood. So
Right.
this is a man you've seen before. Merle actually, and as Merle is circling, the man looks up and looks at Merle and like points 2 fingers, and like Merle like starts to spiral but pulls out of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
If that's happening, if he's threatening Merle,
Mhm.
I'm gonna run up to him.
Okay.
And, like, be like,
He's through. He's 100 feet away or so, and he's like through or a football field away or so, and he's like through the crowd of people. But yeah, you can definitely try and make your way to it.
I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna be brazen enough to pull out my wand and do magic in this very crowded like state visit kind of people.
Yeah.
But I'm making a beeline for him. I'm not even gonna say anything about it to my friend. Like they're gonna see me just suddenly like and then just go running because like my bird's being threatened and I'm terrified. And this person has her phone too.
Mhm.
So
Well, yeah.
Follow.
I see Daphne running, I'm running, and I have no problem shoving people out of the way.
Yeah. Okay. Let's have you all roll. I guess it would be grit. And there's
Can
a
I-
lot of
Go ahead. Sorry.
there's a lot of people here, so I'm gonna say you have to beat a 10.
Can I make a case for brawn?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
That makes sense.
You can use grit or brawn.
what about flight? Because it's travel, it's speed.
Sure. It just you got to tell me how the stat fits the way you're traveling, basically.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
My new dice are terrible. They don't like me. I'm gonna switch them out. I'm sorry, new dice.
you know what? They should be sorry. They should be apologizing to you.
Bad dice. I got a 3.
I got a 5.
Okay.
18.
Oh yeah.
Built for this. Oh.
So Melody, you trip and you don't fall, but you like get pushed back by the wave of people who are going, "Yay, Duke! Yay, Duke!"
Okay.
Daphne, every time you think you see a hole to get through, it closes up, and you just keep getting further and further away. Tell me how you just force your way through this crowd.
Well, I've been spending so much time working in that obstacle course. It's just like dodging the dummies.
Mhm.
It's just these dummies are also moving, and we have a goal, and I want to get the phone back. And I don't know these people, so I have no problem. Like if they don't move, I will move them.
Yeah. Okay.
As I literally kind of bull charge my way through and then tackle this old man to the ground.
Do you know who you're going after?
I guess I don't, because I was following you. So I am just going in that direction
Okay.
until I get more information.
Do you shout anything as you get?
Yeah, I think if I see you getting ahead and I'm being like stopped by people and I go, Chandler, it's the mustache man, get him, he has it.
And like the Fred, the state department official from before is like, the mustache man, like over in the corner, and starts making his way over too. And the mustache man, you're like right by him, and he looks over at you and he pulls out a wand.
All right.
He's pointing it at you and he says, "Don't make another move." Strangely familiar, also.
Yeah. I'm gonna make another move. This isn't how I go out.
By the way, I love that I yelled the mustache man in literally 1914 Sarajevo. I'm pretty sure there's a
Yeah.
lot of mustache men on the street.
I believe Archduke Franz Ferdinand, mustache man,
Yeah.
well-known mustache.
You attack the car.
No, I'm the problem. Yeah, I'm going to... I don't have my wand out, so I'm going to use the magic of my fist.
Got it. Okay, so you're just gonna throw a
I'm
punch.
just going to try to deck him.
All right. Let's have you beat 10 on that.
Okay, is this going to be brawn or fight?
Whichever. I think fight, but if you can also make a case for brawn if you really think that's.
No, I'll go fight.
Okay.
Fight makes sense. No, I want the actual 10, not the percentile die. That is a 7.
Okay. Do you have any adversity tokens you want to spend, or is anyone?
Yeah,
helping you
I've
somehow?
got 1. I've got 2, but I don't think I can. Can I spend more than 1?
You can spend one at a time, and then
Okay.
if others have them, that they can credibly say they're helping you.
Okay.
But
I'll give you mine because I'm the one shouting at them. I'm the one who got you to your target.
Okay.
so that gets you to
So it's
9. Do you have any bonuses from a class you've taken, or I guess that's only for magic, but whatever. I'm fast and loose with these rules. Do whatever we want.
Yeah. I mean, my broom gives me +1 fight. I don't have it with me.
Yeah, it's hard to make that argument. No, I think you just miss.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fine.
he like
Oh, I get one more.
he like sees your fist coming,
Mm-hmm.
and he does something very quickly with his wand, and your other wrist comes up, and like they get seized together by like vines that just sort of appear from nowhere,
Okay.
and they're like held out in front of you like this, and people are starting to notice that like weird shit is happening. So they're like pointing and saying what's going on. And Fred is making his way over, and the mustache man is watching that. Daphne, Melody, what are you up to? You've been stymied so far.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I maybe have like had a glimpse through like the crowd as I'm trying to struggle and like recognize this is like the guy from our travels. So I'm like panicking. So I'm gonna continue to try and go over there, and I'm guessing that he has my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna pull out my wand. Don't like, and it doesn't work usually, but I don't have another option right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try to cast something magical, like normally, and I don't know how I'd do that. I think she's gonna try and like tap into her phone, like connect, and just like try and like bring it home.
Okay.
I don't know how she would do that. I think I
That's
feel
fine.
like it's more like instinctual magic than like
It's like a fetch spell.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically. And I feel like she's done stuff kind of like this before, like levitate this across the room and things like that, but not for anything she's ever cared about.
All right, I'm gonna say this is something that could happen, but not naturally. It's like, yeah, you can definitely like. I'm gonna say it bends the rules of reality. I'm done being nice. It's a book or smaller because it's cell phones. That's 6. You want it to last a few minutes. That's 7. And have you seen someone else cast this or read about it?
Definitely something that can like bring an object to them. Yeah.
Okay, so beat a 10. I'm actually gonna say beat an 11 because it is like in the middle of a crowd.
Of a
of people.
crowd,
Yeah.
for sure. So, I'm gonna roll brains for this because I
Okay.
feel like it's stuff we've
That
learned.
makes sense. Yeah.
So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Perfect. Okay. So just barely. Tell me how it looks when you, because it does. You do get your phone back, but tell me how it like just barely succeeds.
I feel it's like the thing where like you see as the audience in the movie, like cast, and it's like this sputtering, pathetic, weak magic that's like barely makes it. But because of Chandler like distracting this mage, like it like the magic kind of like goes into his pocket and then it floats, and it's like in a cartoon where it's like floating and then almost falls and then like just barely has the strength to make it, and there's like the crowd of people and the whole audience is like, oh no, oh no, okay, it's floating, okay, oh no, oh, okay, and it like slowly floats until it like gets to the tip of the wand, and then it just like the magic disappears and I have to like grab it and I almost drop it, and it's just like, oh, okay, I have it, and then I'm gonna like hold it close.
Turns the man who's got you bound up turns and looks at Melody, and is like, "You give that back. That's mine."
It is not. It is mine. It has my picture. Look, see it. She holds it up, and it's like a picture of Daphne, like taken. Like, I mean, it's just it's mine. It's definitely not yours. It's mine.
Daphne, what are you up to?
I think that I just got through the crowd of people, and I'm gonna come up to him, and if he seems like he's threatening Mel, especially, I think that I'm gonna try to do like a subtle fight against him, and kind of like do like I think I'm holding my wand like this in my hand, and I'm gonna try to like punch him in the face and like make my spell strong, like my fist stronger as I hit.
Okay.
So like I'm trying to like knock him down, like you keep your hands off us,
Okay.
and like let my friends go, kind of thing.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Let's see. So you're just making your fist stronger. That's cool.
Yeah.
It could happen, but not naturally. So 3. Smaller than a book. 4. A few minutes. 5. Have you cast this spell before?
I'm gonna say no. I don't think Daphne tends to focus on physical strength. I think she tends to focus on power and dueling kind of magic.
So beat an 8 for me.
Okay. Okay, that is with my modifier. That's a 20.
And you do get to roll your magic.
Oh,
dice
that's
too,
right. So
just see what that adds on.
So that would be that's 21 because I rolled a 1 on the magic.
So
dice.
that succeeded well beyond your wildest dreams. Tell me what happens.
Okay. I think what happens is I hit him so hard that there's a bit of a burst, and then the state agent who's watching it thinks that I'm throwing a grenade, but there's actually a small explosion that happens, and this is actually the grenade explosion that disrupts the parade route, and I have created this historical event that I did not know that is why it happened.
The great thing is that if you had failed terribly, you were going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is too good to pass up.
Yeah. I probably would have said it. I probably would have been okay with it as a failure, but I kind of love it happening as a success as well.
Actually, because it's a
so
success,
powerful.
you preserve the time stream. If it was a failure, I was going to have you actually kill the Duke at this point in time.
Okay.
So, yeah, you preserve the time stream. The same thing happens. Are you aware of what's just happened?
I don't think I am, because I think I'm running on very little sleep, and I'm also like focused right now so much on protecting Melody, especially, and to some degree Chandler as well. But I think that like I see that you're bound up. I see that this guy is threatening her, and I think that I'm running more on instinct, and I'm a little bit like there's passion here. This is like someone I really care about is being physically threatened right now, and I'm just gonna like go for it. So I'm not really aware of what's happening around it. I think I'm focused on, are you okay? Do you have your phone? Okay.
And Fred is like, conspirators! They're the conspirators! And is like closing in on you, but of course the crowd is very like, but there's also like just horrors. People are trying to run away from this. So it's just generally chaos. And whatever happened to Mr. Hexbreaker, he seems to have like faded into the woodwork. So, yeah. Yeah, I guess Chandler, you were the only one who got a good look at him. All right. Well, yeah. Anything that you want to do as Fred is closing in on you with some other agents with him?
Mels, if you can move us, you got to do it now. You got to move. You got to jump inside this time frame right now.
Okay. All right, we can do this. Okay.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
You got this.
I'm gonna use flight this time since we're
Okay.
running away.
Okay.
We're already past the hard
Magicking
part.
away.
We're past the end of time. We're fine.
Okay. I'm gonna post and I'm gonna look back at that same event, the protein packet events,
Yeah.
and try and cast the magic again.
Okay, that's going to be what was 15 is going to be the same. score.
Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be very difficult until you get it right.
Oh, 19, 20, 21,
Yes.
22, 23, 24, 25.
Okay.
It's not gonna do it, but
Yeah.
You rolled too high.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
So
you
tell me,
overshot it. Yeah.
tell me, you are in this moment. I'll just spoil this for you. You're inventing time magic. Tell me how it works and how it looks.
So the stone in my pocket, that's like the green stone that we got from our trip to Christmas Town, like magically like syncs with my phone. It like powers, it like runs through my body as I'm like typing on my phone. And it just again, kind of like with the browser history thing where we traveled through the different realities, except it's more like the clock on the computer's also like running to that day, and then it's like, I don't know, it's like in those movies where you see like a calendar flipping, and we're like traveling through like this like mix of like tech and time moving, and it's just like, it's almost like traveling through like circuits in a way that kind of skips through time.
Okay, cool. As you get to
And we're really excited when they fix the 1999-2000 glitch in the computers. Like, we get a little nervous because it's like looking all weird up ahead as we're traveling through the computers, and then oh no, okay, they fixed
You pass
everything
Ron
again.
Livingston typing
Yeah.
away at a computer.
Fixing it all, and all the months they spent fixing it beforehand, and they're okay, good. We're not going to run into that brick wall, and then we
It
can.
wasn't a hoax. They actually worked very hard to
They
fix
were,
it.
yeah, they fixed it.
Yeah. People always think, oh, no, it didn't actually
Nothing
happen.
happened.
Y2K. Like, yeah, people worked for a decade to make that not happen. More than a decade, probably.
Yeah.
as you approach the exit to where you're going, you're suddenly stopped by a familiar figure. It's WizKid of the Bubble Chums. And he says, hey, you've almost reached your destination, but you exist in this reality already. So would you like to create a second instance of yourself and thereby risk a universe-ending paradox, or would you just like to occupy the consciousness that you had at that point in time? Just yesterday. Well,
I feel like the second option. Do we think the second option?
Sure. Yeah, I do think that after what just happened, maybe we should be very careful about not creating paradoxes. So,
Yes.
but I should let you know, I'm not going to be able to help you out with the ritual if we do it that way.
Why? Why?
Because I'm not at Inkwood yesterday.
Where were you?
Where did you go?
But, funny story.
Mhm.
You know how we was like just in Sarajevo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of closer to there than I am to Inkwood.
So you were assassinating a duke yesterday?
No, I didn't say I was doing the same thing, Chandler. God, keep up. I was in Germany, all right?
I don't keep your calendar. I don't know.
But why would I be assassinating a duke in 2022?
Why do you do a lot of things?
Melody's
Wouldn't
gonna, while they're fighting,
Yeah.
like Melody's gonna reach over and just kind of put her hand on I went blank on your character's name.
Yeah.
Daphne. I just said it a second ago. I'm like, Riley. No, it's not Riley. Riley's no, okay. On Daphne's hand.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. Cause she like suddenly realized like
Yeah.
that's what you're doing there.
yeah, so that's where I'm at. So I won't be there to help you. But I think you should do it anyway.
I mean, we have to, but maybe you can get back in time. You should try the soda machines.
Well, I mean, I use the soap machines to get there. That's a very good trick. Thank you for teaching me that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if you already learned what you're gonna learn yesterday already, do you still need to go and learn that?
it's not a bad point. I'm just worried about like paradoxes and
Right,
Like,
but if one
don't-
of you's there and one of you's here,
No. We're going. I think we decided we're going to take over the consciousness of our existing people. So if you're there and you take over the consciousness, and then you can come back, and then maybe we can all go tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow, but the next day to help you.
But like what I'm saying is like if okay, if I come back and I leave, and then we jump back to tomorrow again, then my yesterday self won't have gone anymore, and then I might not see it. It's like a really quick loop paradox happening.
Right.
That's very complicated. I think you should just come back, and we'll just. I think the magic will work.
All right.
I mean, you don't have to, but I think. I think maybe if we all go together to help with your problem, we could help.
I mean, we might be able to just risk. How bad could a paradox really be?
Like pretty bad. That's why it has a name.
Right, but I mean, like, we can easily hide from ourselves. Like, we can just do this, and I hide my face with the jacket. Like, no one's gonna know.
Oh no, little dude, listen. No, it's gonna be like your two essences, your auras will conflict and go. Now listen,
We shouldn't do that.
if
No.
you're like in a different hemisphere, which it sounds like you were, it might be fine. But like if your other self comes back at any time, is within like a mile, you're gonna be screwed. Like all of reality is gonna be screwed. So,
So, was it like an all or nothing situation? We've all got to either go.
well, you can all make
doppelganger-
your own choices.
Well, then why don't we just
Out
do
of,
that?
I want to say out of character. I don't want to split the party. It's going to be a hassle for you as a
That's
GM.
fine.
But I do think that Daphne would not come back because she'd be afraid of messing things
Sure.
up. So that's what like I want to make sure like as a player, I want to
will-
like make the story it's best for everybody to do.
I will tell you that you can absolutely like go reoccupy your consciousness and then just come right back because you are not like breaking anything.
Okay.
Because there's only one Daphne, but
Okay.
also like you now have that information from Taylor, so I want to give you the option to follow on that. If you
I just didn't want to like I realized we were having a lot of like conversation loops in character, and so I was like, let me just stop this out of character for the flow of the game.
Thank you.
All right, so I think that I don't think Daphne's gonna come back if we do the I think so. Back to the character. Look, I'm okay. Like I trust you. You're very good at what you do, and I think that you're very smart, and I think that you'll be able to do the ritual without me being here. Look, I'm not good at subtle stuff. I'm not good at mixing things. I'm just gonna blow things up if I'm here by accident. I'm gonna make grenades that blow up whole city streets apparently. So maybe it's better if the two of you do this, and I'll just hang out where I'm supposed to be and come back and see you tomorrow.
Let's look at the directions. Let's look at the directions for the thing. Do the directions have a location that the spell has to be cast?
You need to do the ritual in a particular clearing that you had the map quest directions to, but that needs to be done at the apex of the full moon, which is on the day that you originally were in.
Right.
So you are 24 hours plus away from that point in time.
But does it say that the unicorn tier has to charge in that? Or can we get it charged somewhere else and take it to that place?
You can charge it at Inkwood, you can charge it wherever you want. Yeah.
Okay, so what if we try to avoid the paradox by being in a different hemisphere than ourselves while the unicorn tier charges, and then we make sure we fly after ourselves already leave? And then
that seems way more complicated.
it is, but then we can be together. I don't know if I can do this without you, Daphne.
You can do whatever you set your mind to.
Yeah. And then we went to where the Archduke. By the way, like if his footwear is that bad that people want to kill him, maybe we shouldn't do that. But I mean, like then that's where we were. And I mean, what if that happens again with like all the time magic at the unicorn tier? I just don't know if I don't know if I can do it by myself. I've never been really good with this stuff, and I feel better about doing it when we're all together. But I know it's important too. So like if you want to go, I understand too. I will try.
Well, no, I'm physically going to go because that's where I'm at
Right.
when we get there. So it's like you're gonna have to wait for me to get back from Germany, and that's gonna eat up time that we need to do the spell.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm saying we try the second thing where there's two of us in the world.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
But then if we're far, far away, and we just make sure we charge up the unicorn tier in, where was it he was at? Maybe we should go to Cucamonga. Where was he?
Cabo.
Cabo. That's a place I think.
That's like in the same hemisphere as the school.
Well, I don't think we're going to Cabo. I didn't even know where it was.
We're casting the spell tomorrow.
Great. So if the unicorn tier is charging somewhere far away with us, and we're in that far, far away place, and then we just make sure we come back to cast the spell after like we miss ourselves.
I'm so lost right,
Right.
now. Out of character.
Right.
I don't know what.
Okay, so sorry. Let me explain.
Yeah.
Like, as not
This
like.
is probably
Yeah.
it's mainly my fault. I'm sorry.
Well, no, it's also like I'm trying to explain it as somebody who's confusing normally.
yeah, I get it.
Okay,
It's
so
just
my Melody's idea, which may be terrible, is like we do the paradox and we just go somewhere far away and charge the unicorn tier while ourselves are doing their things. And
okay. I get it
then
now.
after they're all like, oops, we fucked up and went back to the Archduke Ferdinand, then we go back and then we like make the spell go in the meta where we're supposed to be.
Question: How
No.
complicated is charging the unicorn tier?
It says on this paper, we don't know.
It's
Well,
not.
we-
It's a very simple ritual.
Okay.
Yeah. All of it's very simple. It's just getting the objects and getting everything in the right place at the right time was what was tricky.
Okay.
So I think what we should do is go with option no doppelgangers, and we, since we're already at the school, can charge the unicorn tier, and Daphne will be back in time to cast the actual spell, because she was back in time to go back in time with us.
That's right. Okay, so we will charge the unicorn tier while you. I hope you do it. I hope you can. And then, yes, we will go. Yes.
It's really sweet that you two figured it out. Really, really sweet. I really like that. Good for you. By the way, you've existed for like 5 days. How's that?
I have literally been here my entire school career.
Wait, if he's new, does that mean
Um,
I get my gold medal back for the dueling thing?
No, I
Because
think
it's like
that,
not really fair if like a new person took it
but
in my past. It
how
already
can-
existed.
How can I be new if someone wrote a prophecy about me?
Oh, you think you're the one who lived?
No, not the prophecy I found is a lot less alive, but I'm
Oh.
willing to do what it takes to save the world.
Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Okay, so listen, I hear you're all just gonna go back and occupy your consciousnesses from when you were.
Yes.
Whiz Kid says, "Don't worry about splitting the party. It'll be fine." Okay. And
Cut
there's,
to
like,
it's just the end. It's like just the alternate ending to Army Darkness, where the whole world is just
Yeah.
collapsed and Big
Yeah.
Ben is sticking up out of the ground.
there's a glowing portal opens in front of you, and Whiz Kid like ushers you through.
Mm.
And you wake up where you were yesterday.
Immediately gonna like run back to the last place. I think that I saw. Well, I know Daphne's gone, so I'm gonna run back to the last place that I saw Chandler, which I think was the lunchroom. It was earlier in the day, so
You two would be looking for each other.
okay.
So,
Yeah,
yeah, presumably.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like there's like two places Chandler would be, so it's not. So I have a much easier job.
Well,
I'm imagining Primer, where like they're listening back to conversations, like, okay, what did I say? When did I say it? Where was I?
Yeah.
I would either be in the lunchroom. I actually like this idea slightly better. I'm at the obstacle course I'm creating, but I'm currently knocked out cold
Okay.
because I bobbed when I should have weaved,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be waking up in a minute or two. But yeah, I'm a little punch drunk.
Chandler, I'm sorry, I don't remember. Are you a first generation wizard, or do you come from a wizarding family?
I'm from Wizarding Family.
Okay, sorry. I
it's all good.
think you said it and I forgot.
last name's Duke.
Of
I
the
mean,
Concord
Duke, that's
Dukes?
Of the
right.
Concord
I'm sorry.
Dukes.
I apologize. I'm from the Inkwoods and I don't have an E, so it's not. I'm not. Okay.
I like
Anyway.
now we have an East Coast, we have a West Coast, and we have a British.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's why I chose Concord. I'm like, let's get some East Coast representation in here.
And then obviously Michelle's in the Midwest, so it's all just.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. So you're knocked out cold. You're in Germany. Melody, you're running to find Chandler.
Yeah, I feel like that. Honestly, that was one of the two places I thought he probably would be. Like
Yeah.
it was that or buying protein powder at the like local mart. I was like, those are gonna be my guesses.
Yeah.
So I feel like with very little. Oh no! Oh, that's gonna hurt. And I do the little like movie slappy thing that wakes people up always. Stop.
Huh? What? Oh,
Do you remember everything?
are we back?
We are back, and you got hit by whatever that thing is.
Yeah, I zigged when I should have zagged.
Yeah.
Rookie mistake.
Yeah.
Ow, that hurt. Are we good?
And we have to. I'm nervous. I don't do it by myself. We have to start charging the unicorn tier.
All right. Yeah. Give me a second to get my head on straight. Where are we going?
The directions say any type of specific place.
Nope,
Like,
you can do it anywhere.
Okay.
It's going to be, just as time intensive. So,
Okay.
yeah.
maybe one of our dorm rooms,
Oh, that's a good idea.
and then hopefully nobody comes looking for us.
Yeah, I mean, that's
I mean, do you think that guy who was in the past with the Archduke, the footwear guy, that he will know to come look at it for us in our rooms? Maybe we should go somewhere they won't expect.
a good idea. Maybe we should put it in what's her face's room because no one can remember her name.
Michelle?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, that makes sense. And Michelle seems cool. She probably would let us do it.
Yeah, we can even tell her.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Talking about time magic around Michelle tends to get things weird, especially you can't say Hexbreakers.
Why would I?
It's a long story. Never mind.
Okay.
All right.
Because my wife gets upset when I don't do episodes where a Sasquatch sings, Scroggles comes over and just like rushes over and sees who's like, and you have your rudimentary Sasquatch translator.
Except for it translates into
So it
French.
translates
I'm
into
the only
French.
person who speaks French
But
here.
it does say like a very easily obvious, like, are you okay? Because okay is the same in episodes like in,
Yeah, I'm good. I'll go see the nurse in a bit, but yeah, I'm probably fine.
pats you on the head, it hurts almost as much.
Yep. We call that a fun cushion.
Okay, so you're gonna go see maybe about charging the tier in Michelle's room.
Mhm.
Daphne, what's up?
So it's an elevator that you've never seen before. That's fascinating. I have a question while I'm here.
Sure.
I'm a
Yeah.
little bit-
Yes.
I'm a little bit hungry, and I heard there was like a really good snack machine with ham chips in the basement. Do you know how I could find that?
There is a cafe that is just down the hall that way, and you can go down in the cafe and you can order a number of German delicacies,
Well-
including ham.
Well, no, I don't want a ham, and I don't want. I just heard there was like a snack machine that has like German snack chips in it, like ham flavored chips. Sometimes there's like a really good snack machine.
They
here.
have all the chips you could want in the cafe. You can buy them a la carte. You can get them like you get at what you call the Subway.
I mean, that's great, but I just heard like good things about this snack machine.
We have the girl who's asking about the snack machine. She looks like Reese Witherspoon. Hard to miss.
Is it like is there like a problem with the snack machine? Is it like a threat or something?
Roll me a charm. Beat at 12.
Okay. That's an 8.
Okay.
Not enough don't get to get past that.
He clams up and it's like, why don't you just wait there? We will see. We will see how you feel about it once you talk to my supervisor.
Right. Is he standing here with me, or is he like?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to stand there with you. The supervisor is not that close. You can see the supervisor in the distance. He's, no, she is an enormous, just built, buff, Teutonic German woman. And she's striding towards you, but she keeps getting distracted by other things. So
I'm
she's-
looking around for Taylor and her family.
Okay. All right. There they are. They're right over there. They're
Yeah.
watching. They're looking at some paintings, and Taylor's father's like, "No, King Ludwig, he was a werewolf. That's the thing that most people don't know is that he was a werewolf. Did you know that, honey?" Taylor's like, "Dad, who cares?
You know what? There's my friend that I actually know, so I'm just gonna go say hi to them while I'm waiting for your boss to come by, if that's all right with you, because I am a paying guest with the ticket and all that.
So also ask about the snack machine. Are often infiltrators, are often troublemakers, are often mischievous, are often dissolvable.
I don't know what that means. I'm just an American.
Yes, I understand. You Americans do not have words for people who make mischief in the night and then steal all your chips.
I don't want to steal the chips. I want to buy them. I just heard these ones were really good. They were hard to find in most places.
That is
And I'm
why
on an adventure, so I wanted to find it.
everything in the snack machine is in the cafe. Go talk to your friend or you will have to meet my supervisor.
All right, fine. And I walk over to their family and
Oh my god, Reese Witherspoon?
yeah. Well, I'm her daughter. That's why I look like her, but I'm a little bit younger.
Oh. Hi, I'm Taylor Bell. Big fan. I love all your movies. But especially, what's a Reese Witherspoon movie, Dad? Bring It On?
Right. Now, since you're such a big fan,
Yeah,
I just wanted to come say hi. You seem like a sweet type.
yeah.
Have you all been down in the basement and where the snack machines are? Because I'm just trying to find my way there. And there, you know what? Customer service in Germany is not like customer service in America.
And her dad looks at you and is like, why do you want to go to the basement so badly? You don't want to go down there.
Well, I just heard that's the best spot to get like a really good location for like some very good gourmet snacks.
I mean, we should call security. This sounds pretty threatening. Like, the basement, you don't want to go down there. We were just down there, and you don't want to go down there. Taylor's like, he got super weird down there. And so did my mom. Where is my mom? Her dad is like, using the bathroom, sweetheart. And Taylor, they sort of like, are like, okay, I thought she was just here. Yeah, they're going down in the basement scared, I guess. They got scared. I didn't get scared.
All right. Well, if someone wanted to go down there, where would they go? So I know where to avoid the stairs.
Roll me charm.
Yeah.
Just a 10 for them because they are not literally paid to keep you from going down there.
Okay. All right. That is. Oh, I can't tell. That's a 6. Sorry. Okay. Go ahead and for the 2 that I just failed. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So,
I'm also doing a terrible job, so I'm not surprised. This
yeah,
rolls are so bad.
no. So, yeah, her dad, like, flags the guard and is like, I don't know what's up. You know, just kind of like, woo. And the guard starts walking over towards you and is like, I thought I told you, it's a cafe. You can get anything you want there. You can get all the chips.
All right, fine. I will go to them, but I am going to put review on travel advisory about how uncooperative the security and the information people are here.
Roll me a charm on 8 because I think threatening might work because Reese Witherspoon, if nothing else, looks like a Karen. So.
Oh no.
I rolled a 2.
So this keeps escalating.
Yeah. I love this so much.
We're gonna cut as the supervisor approaches. We're gonna go back to Inkwood. Chandler and
Yeah.
Melody, what are you up to here in Inkwood? Because Daphne's trying to get herself thrown in jail.
Yeah, so I think we're trying to find. We're not telling her that we're putting the unicorn tear in her room, right?
I think we're just asking. I mean, Michelle is very cool when she remembers what's happening. And, well, she remembers everything.
Friends.
Yes. Friends. So I think we're just going to go and I know where her dorm room is already because I feel like we're nearby each other.
Yeah.
So I just feel like knock on her door.
Yeah, hold on just a second. On the phone with my parents.
Oh.
Okay, hi, it's Michelle. How are you? Oh, it's Melody and Joey.
Chandler.
Oh. Not Ross. I would have been bad if I guessed Ross.
Yeah.
That's the one you don't want to be.
That's a joke that's too old for my character to get.
Well,
I
no,
get
but
it.
listen, here's the thing. Actually, said Emily, breaking in, Friends was extremely popular with Gen Z people when it was on Netflix. So therefore, a lot of these characters might know Friends. Back to
Oh.
the show.
I
So,
don't think Melody would though. Of all the people.
No.
Yeah, Melody. Yeah, Melody is. Melody's like, what's a Netflix?
Yeah.
Do
oh,
spiders watch movies?
So, what can I do you for?
So we have a really important thing that we have to do. We're trying to cast this spell. It's going to take a while,
Okay.
and it's kind of a secret.
Okay.
And so we didn't want to do it in either of our rooms because we think that people might know that we're trying to do it, and they would come and look there.
Okay. So you want to do it in my room?
Yeah, we think it will stay secret better that way. It's not a dangerous spell, I don't think. It's just we just need to make sure that nobody comes looking for us and knows where to find us while we're doing it.
Okay.
So basically, what she's saying is we need your help.
Okay. Great. So you want to just do this in my room and just like have it sitting here?
Well, we'll sit with it. I don't want to leave it.
We can all hang out and talk, and
Oh, good, because the New Year is like not that far away. We can all celebrate together. We could have a little party. We should have some other folks over.
Oh, I don't know about that part. I don't know. I don't want anybody to know what's happening.
You don't want anyone to know that the New Year's happening?
No,
It's
no, no,
pretty
no, no.
hard to cover up.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But I mean, like the thing that we're casting is kind of secret. We don't, and I don't know if it'll be noticeable. It might be very obvious.
Okay.
So I mean, maybe we can start it and then see if it's noticeable or if we can hide it.
I just get lonely sometimes. People don't always want to hang out with me. So this is really neat. And I just thought, you two are pretty popular, especially you. And I think that maybe people want to come and hang out with us and celebrate the New Year. But you know what? Where's your girlfriend, by the way?
Girlfriend?
Yeah, you're dating that one girl, right?
you're dating someone that's awesome.
I mean, I don't know if we're actually dating. She's way too cool, and she's kind of. It's very confusing, and I just like her a lot, and we haven't actually made anything official. And I don't know if she's that interested. I think she's kind of just interested because sometimes we're in like adventures together, and then I'm boring when we come back because she doesn't seem as interested when we're like back sitting around Inkwood, but. It's complicated.
Well, you know what we say in Wisconsin, and that's sometimes you need to have a conversation. But yeah, you can come in and you can charge whatever here in my room if you'd like.
Okay. And we'll
we'll
still hang out. That would be cool.
Okay, cool. Great. Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm hoping also, you know how sometimes people remember things differently than you, Michelle?
Yeah.
I'm hoping this will help fix that.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be wonderful. Okay, so before you do that, you don't have to roll to persuade Michelle. She just wants friends. What, Daphne? You have the large Germanic woman walking towards you, being like, "No, what is this?"
I'm sorry. I was just trying, like, I had read a guidebook and I was trying to have, like, a little off the beaten path adventure. So I was asking about it, and apparently that is, like, a big crime here in Germany. So I apologize for trying to make that happen. I will stop asking questions about ham chips. I'm sorry.
Are you American movie star Sandra Bullock?
Sandy's a good friend of the family, but I'm not her. No,
Oh.
I'm not the star of The Net, a movie that I saw.
I almost went down a tangent about the net, but I don't think that this woman would be interested in that. Oh, yes, okay. So I like many of your movies, but you cannot go to the basement. It is very dangerous down there.
Oh yeah, it's been hammered into me that apparently it's a real problem to ask for some fun chips. So I will let it go.
So you have many chips in the cafe. If that is what you want, you can go to the cafe.
Yeah, I just wanted to go on an adventure because I'm on vacation. But apparently, like, Germany hates adventurers. So,
It's very dangerous down there.
well, that's what makes it an adventure now, doesn't it?
King Ludwig was a werewolf. You don't know what's down there.
Y'all have werewolves?
It's Germany. We have
Oh.
everything.
Apparently, except for accessibility to fun things, apparently.
That's
Fine.
why we have the
Now-
ham chips in the cafe. You could just buy them. They're very cheap.
That's not an event. Fine. You know what? We're talking in circles. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna be the bigger person here. I'm gonna let it go.
You let me be in one of your movies?
If it'll get me down to the machine downstairs, sure.
Roll me a charm plus 10.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, no, not plus 10, but roll me a charm beat 10.
Okay. Like, wow. I mean, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
He wants to be in
Power of
the
Hollywood,
movies.
baby.
Ah, I rolled a 10. I rolled a 10.
Okay, tell me how you persuade her that you can like get her in the movies.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Well, you know, the best way to get in one of my movies is actually to let us use this location for filming, because we like to use locals and people that are part of it so that it feels really authentic. So if you let me go scout the area and then we end up filming here, we'll use you for it. Like, we need like a really tough security lady, and you'd be like great for it.
You know, people tell me I look like that lady from the Game of Thrones. It's a very tall woman with the axe and the sword and the thing. You think that? You think that?
Yeah, I think you look just like that person.
Okay, great. You've seen the Game of Thrones then?
Yeah, I have seen that game, and it's very good. They win, it's good.
Yes, not a very good finale though. Didn't like it. Didn't have a good time with that.
Yeah, real
Okay.
disappointing finals. Yeah, I agree with
Yes.
that.
So, yes, okay. So I tell you how to get down there. But what is the movie about? First, tell me, what movie are you making here?
Oh, it's just about like American girl who is like, she's just like trying to like find herself. She's like, it's kind of like, do you ever see Eat, Pray, Love?
Yeah.
It's like that, but like, what if it was like in not like less appropriative places?
Oh.
So it's like, what if white people like understood that like maybe like it's not the best adventure to go like what people do in their day-to-day lives. So instead, she's like, what if we go like through like more less impure like less appropriative locations and find yourself in places that are like more like less like condescending.
So it's about an American girl who was raised on the promises.
Yes.
Good. Wonderful. Okay. So, I tell you, the elevator's right over there. The code to get down is 1, 2, 3, 4. You
What?
enter that, and you get down there, and you see the snack machine end of the hall, right next to a poster featuring little kitty saying, that was bad fake German. Right next to a little kitty saying, "Sen Stofften Stofanda."
That means hang in there, doesn't it?
No, it means this kitten will die if you don't buy chips.
Oh, well, it seems like you want me to buy these chips, and weird you guys trying to stop me from it.
Well, we don't want the people who work here to buy the chips. We don't want you, the tourists, to buy the chips. But you, my friend, you are okay.
Thank you very much.
Well, I'm learning German on Duolingo right now, and that's bad fake German. Guten Tag.
All right, well, what was your name?
My name is Amy.
Well, Amy, it was very nice to meet you, and I will definitely make sure that my production company knows your name, so when we come back, we are called Hello Giggles, and I think that's her company. No, I think that might be Zoe Deschanel's.
Doesn't matter.
yeah.
I believe that Reese Witherspoon is Halo Sunshine.
That's
but
right,
Hello
that's
Giggles
right.
is better.
Yeah.
Hello the Giggles.
It's like, bright and hilarious, like
Yes.
me.
Did you know that's my last name? My name is Amy Giggles.
Oh my God, hello!
Hello.
Because Hello Giggles.
Amy Giggles.
And I was saying hello to
Yes,
you.
hello to
I
you.
like you, Amy. You got a good head on your shoulders. I like it.
That's what they say to me. Okay, elevator over there.
All right,
Back
you look
at
just like a lady in
Michelle's
that
room.
game.
In Michelle's room. So you're gonna have to roll to charge the tier.
Okay.
But you get, for every person who's helping, you get -2. So if Daphne was here, you'd get -4 in total. But like, it's just you and Chandler. But you do have instructions, which helps a lot because it bumps you down from you've never seen it because you've read about it because it's right there. So it's +3. It's gonna last up to a day. That's another +3, 6. +3, 9, and +1. So you have to beat a 10. You have to beat an 8 because there's 2 of you doing it.
Okay.
So
And I'll throw you an adversity token.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go for grit.
Okay.
Nicole, for
sounds
like
good.
solving a problem.
Yep.
Although I guess brains also. They seem about I don't know. I'll do brains, I guess.
Is there a way that you can use your phone to do it?
Oh yeah.
It does involve at one point like charging with a wand. So
Okay.
if you can
Melody hates doing-
credibly say that your phone is taking the place of your wand, then cool.
I feel like she does that, but I don't feel like it's
Okay.
conscious yet. Like
Okay.
I feel like she's starting to kind of think, oh, maybe this is like my true wand. But I feel like she's not quite. Maybe this is where she starts to make that jump.
Okay.
So you have to like use your wand for the spell. It's very clear in the directions. I feel like maybe she like takes a picture of her wand, like in her hand, or
Yeah.
like video of it, and is like, okay, maybe this will work.
Okay.
And like tries to use that as like how she like uses her wand for the spell.
I like that. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the first time she's like consciously using the phone as a wand, like a complete replacement. All right. So then I get that plus 3 too. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with that. What do we have to do? Okay.
Yeah. So just barely works. Tell me
Yeah.
what it looks like to charge a unicorn tier.
I feel like Joey should answer this one.
Okay. So it starts off, it looks like water, a clear liquid. But as it charges, as it gets filled with, because are we charging it in moonlight? Is that what we're doing?
It is being charged with. You can decide whatever it's being
Okay.
charged with. Yeah.
Let's go moonlight.
Mhm.
So it literally starts to capture the moonlight. So if the moonlight's coming through, you're gonna see like a blank spot and the moonshine coming through the window where the tear is catching it. And as it fills up and as it charges, it starts to turn opalescent until it has kind of a rainbow, mother of pearl quality to it.
Hey, when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's one of my tears getting charged, so you can use it in a magic spell.
Best part of this whole campaign.
You can't overuse him. He can't become
Yeah.
the Urkel, but
Next week, welcome to Unicorn Mike, starring.
Yeah. I want to go back to Daphne. You are heading down in the elevator, which has the clever password of 1234. What do you want to do down here?
I think the first thing I'm going to do is cast a charm spell to just create like a little bit of luck for myself that as I'm walking through, what I'm basically trying to do is avoid cameras so that I'm not on camera.
Smart.
So I'm going to cast a luck spell so it just happens to be that I'll walk by right when the cameras are going the other direction.
Sounds good. I'm going to make that a 10.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I don't know why I just made it a 10. Let me do a double. That seems right to me. Could naturally happen, yes. Person, so 3, less an hour, 5. Yeah, literally 10.
Okay. And a spell is always impulsive, right? It can't be done as prepared.
Always impulsive, yeah.
Making sure before I rolled in case I didn't have to. Okay, so I rolled a 2 plus a 3 to make it 5. I'm going to spend all 5 of my.
You only spend one at a time.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
So never mind. So I did not. I was not able to succeed in doing that.
Okay.
So.
But you didn't fail by that much, so you genuinely have just like normal luck.
Okay,
in terms
that sounds
of-
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And then I remember like, oh, I think I reached for a spoon anyway, so it's not going to be like, oh, this girl's walking. It's not Daphne Morgan walking around. It's, for some reason, we Spoon's being super suspicious.
Yeah. She's making us a movie.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
My
go.
name is not Amy Giggles.
I'm gonna go find this this snack machine and this poster and this blank wall that she talks about. I'm gonna see if I can like track that down first of all.
Sure.
So should I roll to see if I can find it, or because she said it was pretty
It is
maze-like.
kind. It is kind of maze-like down here. Yeah. Why don't you roll me brains?
Okay.
And beat a. We'll just say beat a 10 again. Like
Okay.
it is like. It's not like an actual maze. It's just like they've carved passages out of the earth in very weird ways.
Okay,
So,
my brain is a D10, so let's see here. That is a 9. So I will now use diversity.
there you go. So yeah, tell me a little bit about how you almost get lost but don't.
I think I do get lost for a moment, but then I kind of like remember some landmarks that I already saw, and I'm like, wait, I did see that that portrait of a king in his werewolf form and go, no, there's no way there's two of those paintings down here, so I'm gonna go back the way that I came, and then I find my way to the machine, and then I just start smelling for weird seasoned hand chips.
What they're trying to hide down here is evidence that King Ludwig was a werewolf. They have a bunch of it down here
Yeah.
for some reason. So that's what they're, and you could not care less.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Werewolves in
yes.
my family, they're fine. They're good people.
Yeah. There's
There's good ones, there's bad ones.
there is a snack machine full of snacks that for your friendly werewolf, and then there is the poster saying if you don't buy some snacks, this kitten will die. And there's a big blank wall in between them.
Okay. I'm going to do the like Beetlejuice fairy door kind of thing on the wall,
Okay.
and like try to like I'm gonna use my wand, not chalk, but I'm gonna trace the outline of a door on the wall and like where a knob would be, and then try to open that door.
Okay. There is an elevator that goes through here, so it is it could happen, but not naturally. It is bigger than a person, instantaneous. And have you ever done something like this before?
I'm gonna say no because I think it's more fun if I haven't.
Have you read about it or seen someone do it?
Yeah, I think that's why I know about it.
Okay. So it's going to be an 11.
Okay. I think it's gonna be charm. I think actually, since I know it's an elevator, instead of making a doorknob, I'm gonna make the elevator doors.
Perfect.
I'm basically trying to will. I know there's an elevator that goes through here, so I'm just trying to like give myself a stop for it.
Great.
Okay, that is a 13.
Perfect. Tell me, so the elevator shows up. Tell me what it looks like.
Okay, I think that it's one of those old timey like what's the graded door?
Mhm.
Can't remember what that's called, like accordion style door, like that comes in. Oh, you know what it is? No, it's actually one of those horrifying elevators in European countries. Sometimes that it's a constant loop, and the elevator never stops.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Like,
Yeah. So I have to wait for the floor to be like almost level, and then like step onto it, and then like follow it.
There's a
What those are called? Those things are terrifying. But I love them.
I think funicular.
Yes.
Maybe? Yes.
My funicular elevator, maybe.
Yeah, it's they have
It
them
is
in
not
the
ADA
they have
compliant.
them in the TV series Babylon Berlin.
Yeah.
The elevator has a guy on here who's or has a gal on here who's operating it, and she appears to be a tiny werewolf girl, and she's like, "Oh, hello,
How
a
there?
visitor.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good. Why are you wearing that disguise?"
Well, I had to like blend in amongst the mortal folk. You know how it is. They get all, persnickety and stuff. So,
Are you trying to look like Kristen Stewart?
constantly, but I can't get my hair. Well, I guess I don't need to keep doing the voice now, do I? But yeah, I try to do it, but like, because she is very hot and like very fit, so I do try to look a lot like her, but that wasn't the goal.
You know who my favorite actress is?
Who's that?
You wouldn't know her. Her name is Bessie. She's a wolf.
Well, I have not heard of her.
Okay, where are you going?
You know what? I had a reason to come visit and talk to one of the prisoners. I'm actually working on behalf of the Morgaine family, and I think that from what I understand, we have a lead on where Daphne Morgaine is, and we're trying to like talk to her mothers and see if they know any information based on what we've learned.
I don't know who any of the prisoners here are, but I can take you down to the prison. It's nice down there.
Well, that's good. I think humane treatment of the prisoners is very important. If we're gonna have a carceral system, I think it should at least be like humane.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It seems like we shouldn't have one at all, but fine.
No,
Cool.
I agree with you, but I think like baby steps, unfortunately.
Okay, well, here you are.
Thank you, and then I step off of it.
Yeah, it keeps going.
And I'll look up her film.
Yeah, this is an endless void.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Can I not get back up in the elevator now too?
No, you see where the
Okay.
elevator, so you will be able to get back up, but it is everything around you is a void.
Okay. Do you want to stay with me now, or do you want to come back to them? Or...
Let's go back to them.
Yeah.
What are you guys up to? You tell me how obvious it is, this charging tier.
I feel like at first it's not, but like as it charges, it's getting brighter, like as it's capturing more moon power.
Mm-hmm.
So it's getting kind of obvious.
I'd like to cast a spell to disguise the light coming out of it like it's a disco ball. having a little party in her room.
Okay. All right. I like this. That's gonna be it's 3 plus 1, 4, 7. Have you ever done anything like this before?
Probably not.
Okay.
I think I've done something kind of similar, but not this moment.
Beaten 8.
Beat 8. Okay. I'm trying to think what stat I want to use for this. I'm trying to be discreet, so either flight or grit, maybe. I'm trying to hide something.
Sure. Or charm.
Let's go with charm because it's kind of in the middle.
Yeah, because you're like making a cool thing happen.
Yeah, let's do that.
And don't forget, you can also roll your
Yeah.
d4. Yeah.
Come on. Oh, yeah, it's a 2. That's very, very 2. That's a 5. By how much would it be? It'd be an 8?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that will only give me 6.
Yeah, if you get to 6.
I got the 6.
All
Yeah.
right, I'm gonna give you. Can I give her 2
Just
give her
one.
2? Oh, that's right.
That's one.
How does the help mechanic work other than the adversity tokens? Is there a way to do
It,
it?
it doesn't really.
There isn't one. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No. So it just gets brighter.
Can I convince Michelle to help?
Roll me a charm to see if you can. You just have to beat a 6. She likes having friends.
Okay. Hear that? Just a 6. I don't remember if that's a 1 or 8. That's an 8.
You say, yeah. I hope Triforce wouldn't be a
Okay.
I would
fail.
assume.
Okay, so what do you want me to do? You want so okay, all right, okay. I will help you with this if we can throw a party.
Oh yeah. We
Okay,
can absolutely throw a party.
cool. All
Hiding
right.
in plain sight.
I'll add my little magic to the thing, and then like it just immediately like turns into like disco ball. There we go. That's really cool. Okay, I'm gonna go out and invite everybody that's here.
Yeah, that's a good
How does
idea.
that sound?
Okay.
Oh, is your cousin here, Caitlin?
Yeah, is Caitlin here?
It's probably better that you don't mention that I'm here if you want her to come. But if you say Chandler's here, she might maybe.
I thought you two were like getting along now. You went and did the thing with the thing, and you got along, and you did things, and then you went to the
Yeah,
family thing.
you hugged.
We did, but I still am not sure it's a permanent thing. It's been a very long time since we were close, so I don't want to just assume that our entire relationship changed because of one individual incident. And also, I think she might be mad that I like Daphne. I don't know about that. I haven't talked about it. I don't talk to people about things. If you've
Oh,
noticed.
you were talking about Daphne earlier.
Maybe. Yes. Maybe. Yes.
I got
That's-
this.
That's sweet.
I got
Oh no.
I got this. Don't even worry about
it.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm suddenly very worried.
Do either of you have a playlist so we can have some hot tunes?
I think I could do that. Sure. I'm gonna plug in my phone and do like magic popular music spell.
Okay. I'm going to say that you can. Yeah, you have.
No, I should roll. 'Cause
Yeah, I know you have Spotify. I just am like, I want to. How are you trying to enchant it?
I don't know what's cool, so I'm hoping the magic will know what's cool.
Okay. All right. So you're basically creating a magic algorithm.
Yeah.
This could naturally happen. It's Booker Smallest to the last few hours for. Have you ever done anything like this before?
Definitely not to look cool with music.
I can have you beat a 5.
Okay. I am gonna roll charm because I'm trying to charm people into thinking I'm cool. It's a very low stat. Okay. Oh, and I can roll. Oh wow! I rolled perfectly. Do they explode when you hit the?
Yeah, but if you've already gone past, if you already hit the target or gone past it, you
No,
don't
no.
worry about that.
I'm just gonna roll it at it because both of them explode.
Okay.
I'm just gonna see how cool my magic
I'm going to allow this because
I love
I
that.
think that you should get to be super cool.
This one exploded again. Okay, so
Yeah.
that was 8 and a 4, so 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay. tell me how cool this playlist is.
It is 19 out of 5. I don't know any of the music that's playing, but it seems to be very popular. Some of it might not actually exist, I'm thinking. I'm thinking like the magic algorithm is actually creating new like genres of music that are like pleasing to everyone magically.
Can I make a pitch?
Yeah.
I think because it's you and you're putting it in there, I think it turns into like a dance mix that is based off of like music from Sonic the Hedgehog games. But like it's like the way people will mix video game music into like club and dance mixes.
Yeah.
I think like it does it in a way that's like very like 'cause video game music in general is designed to make you pay attention and be excited and be energetic. So that's what I think. I think it's that bit of melody mixed in with like dance music and pull music. So you also feel the rhythm and are able to follow it.
I like that. That's perfect. Amazing.
The music is so cool that like everybody's bopping down to Michelle's room. Like Scroggles is there doing some Sasquatch singing.
The Sasquatch. He's doing the Sasquatch.
He's doing the Sasquatch.
Everybody do the Sasquatch.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, all that. Like everyone who's here is just like popping in. And then someone steps in and is like, now just what is going on in here? And Professor Joe is there, but we're going to go back to Germany.
So I found my mom. No, okay. So what I'm going to do to try to find them is I'm going to pluck one of my hairs out and I'm going to wrap it around my wand, and then I'm going to do like I'm going to use like a locating spell, and basically I'm looking for someone that shares genetics with. So if it's my hair, it'll be both sides of my family, and you know my Morgane mom is my birth mother, but then the burn mother is like the sister of my like bio father, so it should be pretty close to it. So I'm looking for the two things that match both sides of this genetic line.
Okay, so that's like a locator spell. Have you done things like that before?
Probably not this complicated. I think I've probably been able to locate things, but I don't think I've often had to find my mom or people this much. So I'm gonna say no, but I have heard of it, which is why I knew to do it.
Okay.
Like, I think that it's definitely like a thing that I've been taught to do.
So you are in it. You're doing something very big here. So 10. Yeah, you have to be at 14.
Okay.
In an enormous void.
All right. As much as I don't want to do this, I think this is a brain, because brain is locate something or reveal something. Yeah. So not my best roll dice, but not my worst. So it's about right in the middle for me. So okay. Okay, my D10 is cocked, so I'm gonna roll that again because it was right between the line. Yes! Yes, I rolled a 10! Okay, so I can do that again. And it was a 16 total.
16.
Oh my god! Thank goodness for cock dice and then exploding dice.
All right. Tell me what it looks like when you locate something, and I'll tell you what happens while you're down here.
I think for this one, because I'm looking for family and I'm looking for the people in my family who care about me, I think that what happens is, as I'm doing it, it's almost like a dowel rod. What am I looking for?
Divining rod.
Divining rod. And like, I think that as I go and look around with it, I feel like a warmth and I think like this place kind of feels cold and sterile, and then like I'll feel like a sense of warmth and like comfort, and like it's stronger the more I go towards what I'm trying to find, and so I'm like heading towards that warmth and that comfort.
Okay. It is. You sort of gradually start to realize that like the prison cells are in like another dimension, basically, but they overlap with this one enough that you kind of have to navigate around them, and then you are standing in a space where the warmth is strongest, and you can tell that your mothers have been allowed to share a cell, which is honestly very nice. I don't know why I look at the microphone like that when I'm doing like direct to camera, which is honestly very nice. So you just know they're there. You don't entirely know how to see them, and then in the distance, or no, just down at the end of the hall that you came down, you hear a voice that sounds exactly like Angelica Houston. That's a voice I can't do, but she's like, "Human child, why are you here?" And you turn and see a dragon. Back to you guys.
Cool.
The other dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So who just walked in and was like, "What's
Professor
going on?"
Joe.
Joe, that's right.
Yes, Professor Kanjo of the British School. What is happening here with all of you? Michelle, I thought you knew better than to throw parties.
Now she's the one we punched, right? Or attacked in the bottom of the.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
Okay.
have attacked her.
Does this one remember? Yeah, that's a good.
Probably in a slightly different reality, but like she instinctively dislikes you all the time anyway.
That's
so,
fine. But
yeah.
I feel that's different than like having had directly attacked her. Like, so,
Right.
yes.
Yeah, she would have either if she does remember, she would have very good reason.
To
I say
pretend.
without spoiling, to pretend that she doesn't.
Okay.
I mean, it's New Year's Eve. We're having a celebratory ritual.
Why don't you come down to the party that is happening in the multipurpose room where all of the teachers are and none of the students? Is there drinking here? Michelle? Milk?
But she's a very big supporter of dairy.
Of course, she's from Wisconsin.
Yes. Well, I feel like you answered your own question with the question about all the teachers being down there and none of the students.
I want this party to break up right now. I need you to turn that disco ball light off immediately. In fact, I'll go and do that.
All right, we're gonna defend the person and be awful. I'm going to spill a drink on her
Okay.
and then take off down the hall and try to get her to follow me.
Okay, let's see if that works. What do you think that would be?
I feel like it'd probably be flight.
Okay.
And yes, let's do flight.
So what you are rolling is not necessarily success at getting her to follow, because you can very easily spill a drink on her and run away.
Right.
Yeah. So let's say that's she's pretty dedicated to what she's doing, but we'll say it's a 10.
That's a 7.
Alas.
I bet nothing left.
What did you just spill all over her?
Oh, yeah, it was alcohol. I was failing big. Like, I really wanted her to follow me, so let's make a big target. So
Yeah.
I made a big target.
She, you didn't miss by that much. She like writes your name down in a little notebook. It's like, I will be having him in. He will be performing various tasks for me throughout the semester. Having alcohol on school grounds. Honestly, I could have him expelled. Now I'm going to go and take that disco ball from you. That's rabble rousing right there.
No, don't do that.
What are you gonna do?
I am. Can you describe the scene a little bit to me?
The party is mostly like in the hallways. Like Michelle's room is the hub of it, but like there's kids, like she has bunks in here, and there's 2 kids on top making out, and then there's 2 kids on the bottom playing video games, and Michelle is just bopping out in the corner to the awesome music you made. But the room itself is pretty empty. It's the hall where all the like action is happening.
Got it. Okay, and the disco ball's in the room with us.
Yes, it's over by the window. So it's all the way back toward the window. If this were the dorm room, it would be over there, and I would be Professor Joe, like looking at it.
Okay. I'm going to. There's like speakers for the music.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try and make the music like magically so loud that it like blows her back out of the room and
Okay.
into the hallway.
Okay.
Hopefully, giving us time to grab the disco ball or whatever.
Okay. All right. Well, I feel like I honestly, this could naturally happen. And music does get very loud.
It does.
Let's see. So that's a +1, +1, 2. +1, 3. Have you done something like this before?
Made things, not with volume, no. I feel like I probably made things blow up, but that's different.
So you need to beat a 6.
Okay. I'm gonna do grit. I'm trying to solve a problem and protect this unicorn tier. 5, 6.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Tell me how it just works.
I feel like the speakers were not made for this, so I feel like the volume goes up, and then the speakers like blow, so it gets like quiet for a second, and then there's just a boom of like magical music that like comes out of the speakers, like almost like hands, like it's like badly drawn cartoon, like video game looking, and it just like shoves her out the door, and it's got sound, but it's not sound.
And people out in the hallway are like, "Well, Professor Joe, let's mosh," and they like start like lifting her up on there because it's the 90s again. People are very into the 90s. I am still young.
I'm wearing Doc Martens right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she is temporarily out of your way, probably for 5-10 minutes before she can get back. So you can indeed grab the unicorn tier.
Yeah, that is 100% what I do.
Okay, where are you going?
Is there another way out of this room besides out that door?
Well, when you get out, there's a hallway that splits in both directions, and she's headed this way, so you can head that way.
That's what I do. Let's go. Yeah, I'm actually gonna like pass it to him. I'm gonna hand it. I can't pass because I am not a runner. I am not a physical person in any way. Take this and do the thing like in Mage Ball, but like keep it and go fast, and I will follow you.
Got it. I'm going to take the unicorn tier, and my plan is to get to the top of my obstacle course.
Okay.
Because anybody who wants it is going to have to get through the obstacle course to get to it.
Oh, that's genius.
We're going to come back and roll a flight on that. But first, let's go to Germany. Human child. I sound just like Angelica Houston. What are you doing here?
I came to see the people I love who love me.
It's very wonderful that you made it all the way down here. That speaks well to your talent and your love and your skill, but I'm sorry, you cannot see them. They are not here. They are somewhere else.
Well, they're only wherever they are because of me. And I can't... It don't sit right with me that the people that love me and accepted me when nobody else did are locked up for it. And I'm out there running around free when the only crime they apparently committed was loving their daughter. So I'm here, and look, I've never met a dragon before, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrified of you right now, and I don't know if you're gonna like breathe fire on me or hold me with a pile of gold, and I'm sorry it's offensive, but I'm not leaving without me mums. So whatever you're gonna do to me, just do it, because I'm sick and tired of playing games about it.
I am rather archaic. They have much better security systems now, but they like to keep me around because I'm friendly. But indeed, if I had sensed that you didn't come here with noble intent, I would have chomped you right up. But you clearly have. Therefore, I haven't burned you yet. However, I do not have access to where they are. I am not the one who can help you. But convince me, and I may answer a question or two. So roll me a charm. She's amenable, so it's a 10.
Okay. Okay, that's an 8, so I can only do 9, so I can't get past that.
Somehow you get to a 10.
Okay, thank
You just got help from somewhere.
Okay,
You get the sense that someone just
I will
knocked you
spend
over
an
the
extra
edge.
percentage for that. Because
Yeah.
of that. Yeah.
All right, I'll answer one question. What would you like to know? Anything. I know many things.
What can I do to make it okay for them?
They have each other. They are in a comfortable space. It is likely they don't even know they are in prison. Every day they wake up. Every day they give you a kiss and hug goodbye. Every day they give each other a kiss and hug. And every day they go to bed. And they forget that it's the same day every time. It's a lovely day, though. Doesn't that sound nice?
It's still a lie. It's still a prison.
Yes,
It's
that's
not
what this
humane.
is.
But they didn't do anything wrong. Don't you understand that? Like, they didn't do anything wrong. All they did was love me. And I don't know why that is such a crime or why it's so scary. I don't understand why. And why is everybody else in my life just hate me so much?
She lowers her head and is like, here, put your hand on my scales. How many times are people going to show you they love you before you start to believe it?
You don't understand.
You're right, I don't.
They kicked me out of my school.
Mm.
They arrested my moms.
Mm. They're evil.
Why? Why do you work for them? They do this kind of stuff.
I don't. I'm stuck down here too.
Sorry, I didn't know.
It's all right. Most people don't ask. See dragon, assume something. I feel like you might know something
Well,
about that.
more the fact that you're in a prison than anything else, to be fair. But you're right, sorry.
That's true. That's true. Listen. I will do what I can to get them out, or to at least get you news of them. But I can see the love they are beaming towards you. I can't see them, but I can see it. You have others who love you too. Friends, compatriots.
I'm scared that if I let them get close to me, they'll end up in here too, like everybody else who cares about me.
No. They won't.
How can you know that?
Because they have you.
So did they. I motioned around my arm, sorry.
It's a complicated thing. Children never understand that they can protect their parents. You know you can protect your friends. You know what is coming. You know what the worst is, and you know you would give your life to stop it. Your mothers are comfortable. You were right there in a lie there in prison. They're not hurting. And I will help you get them out. How can I get in touch? Let's exchange numbers.
This is B-Bird. He's usually good at helping. What's your name?
My name? Alexandra. I used to be just like
What do you mean?
I wanted to be who I was, and someone thought that was dangerous. I like being a dragon. It's not what I wanted.
How can I help you?
Well, I don't exactly fit on the elevator, but I would appreciate if you figured out a way to help me get out, and I will try to help you figure out a way to get your mothers out. Now, you should go before the actual guards catch you.
I promise you I'll find a way to help you.
Thank you.
And then yeah, go.
All right, obstacle course time.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, so how hard is your obstacle course?
It's pretty hard. I mean, I've been training, I've been adding to it my plans. I have to take it down every break and put it back up. So I add to it kind of every time I do that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a couple years of adding, like, it's kind of American Ninja Warrior stuff.
Nice.
Okay.
It's Fall Guys.
Very Fall Guys.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about I'm gonna let you set your challenge level because this is a terrible thing that I'm doing for you right now. I'm telling you have to roll flight.
Okay.
And it has to be more than whatever half your flight die is, because I'm not gonna have you pull that trick on me. So
Darn. I forgot that was a trick.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say. We'll make this deal. I'm gonna say it's a 10,
Okay.
but can I get some kind of bonus since I've been training on it and I designed it myself?
Yeah, I'll give you a point bonus.
Okay. It's gonna be minus 12. Woof. Woof. Woofed it. That's a 2.
So yeah, you hit your
It's a
head
three.
and
Yeah.
pass out again.
Yep.
And the unicorn tear is just laying in the grass next to you.
Yep.
Melody, what are you doing?
I feel like I was chasing after Chandler. And like I probably figure out about where he's going because that's where I saw him. I met with him earlier. So like when I see like, okay, he's heading that way. I bet I know where he's going. So I feel like it's like the awkward moment in the movie where you're like, you get knocked out and then you like blink and like, it's like the little movie slap again. Chandler.
Oh, did we go back in time again?
No, you've been laying here for, I think it's been, I don't know, it took me a little while. It's been about 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, that's super not good. The tear, where's the tear?
There they are, over there. And you see flashlights coming in your general direction.
It's right here. It was laying in the grass. It's really bright. Like, I'm trying to, like, hide it in, like, my coat pocket.
Roll me, probably, probably grit.
Okay.
For just beat a 10.
All right.
It's very
to hide
bright.
it.
Yeah, to hide it. Yeah.
I don't actually expect that to work,
Yeah.
but it's like, no, does not work.
Yeah, so yeah, it just keeps getting brighter and brighter and shining through your pocket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what else to do. I'm like, eh.
My second concussion of the day, but let's try this. I want to try to create multiples of it
Okay.
so that maybe we can, like, I have some and you run off. And I'm like, look, I got it, but it's not the real thing.
Nice.
Are they real recreations or are they like illusions?
They're illusions.
Okay, cool.
They're illusions.
Great. And that's also because this is light, like it probably spreads out in certain ways already. So I'm going to say it could happen, but not naturally. This book is smaller 4. We want it to last probably 6. Have you done this before?
Well, I made the original, so I think I can make duplications probably.
Okay, so you need to beat a 7.
All right, and so I had to do a charm before, so we'll do charm again.
Okay.
And my... Come on. Dice explode, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's 5. 6, 7, 8.
You did it.
Oh my god.
Tell me what it looks like as you create these multiples.
So I create... So I take the original and I kind of pass between my hands. And as I do that, I start creating almost like stretching silly putty kind of. And there's now 2 pieces, stretch it again, 3 pieces, stretch it again, 4 pieces. I undo the original.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hold one. I haven't looked at any kind of mechanical benefit, but I have my familiar, who is nearby, sure, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
is a fennec fox.
Hey,
Nice.
love that.
And I think his name is Guy. I'm going to put one on his collar and send him off, to go be a distraction, and then I will have 2. And try to start climbing the obstacle course slowly this time, taking my time to try to be a distraction.
So who has the real one?
I do.
Melody.
Roll me, because there's so much distraction, just roll me flight and beat 6.
Sorry, I'm just gonna do an automatic because
Okay, well, you are under pressure.
I don't have
Yeah,
time to plan.
so
Okay, I keep forgetting the planning thing.
I almost gave it to
Oh no, 12. Okay, I thought there was 2 for a second.
you. Okay, yeah. So you not only
You're
do you
not
get
me
away,
rolling, don't
not
worry
only
about
do
it.
you get away, but you find the perfect hiding spot. Tell me where the perfect hiding spot is.
It's gonna be my my aunt's office.
Mm.
Nice.
because everyone is out right now looking. She's gone doing important stuff. She doesn't spend a lot of time in the office during the holidays. She's like often family stuff. Tinkerbell, like she goes on vacation. Like nobody's ever in her office for the holidays, so I'm in there, like hiding under her desk.
Okay. Cool.
As it's just getting brighter and brighter.
With y'all's permission, I want to hop ahead to the next night
Okay.
when you cast the ritual, because you are all in relatively safe spaces. You've all reached emotional catharsis and or gotten a second concussion.
And or
Same thing.
yeah, they're equivalent.
Yeah, so Professor Parker comes up to you at lunch and is like, dinner is like, so do you have it prepared?
Yes.
Great, then let's go do the ritual when the moon reaches its apex.
Okay.
Do you mind if I accompany you?
No, that would be helpful. I think maybe I don't know. Do we?
I don't think it's an issue. Yeah.
I mean, I've already said I don't trust you, so it's like one way or the other you're gonna be there. So whatever.
I think Professor Parker is really cool. Oh, hi, I'm here still.
The only thing, Professor, is we might need some cover as to why we're not here so people don't come looking for us.
That's fine. You have it. You
Okay.
have it.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, one thing I want to check real quick. I'm trying to think to see if what he looks like with the mustache.
Really? You think it's me?
Well, why wouldn't it be you? It's not that crazy of a thought.
Teenagers. All right, let's go.
Alright.
So the place that you have to go to do this is at the top of the mountain peak. You have instructions, so it is not that difficult to do, but I do want one of you to roll a magic die on brains and beat an 8 because you do have a lot of help.
That's not me.
I can do it. You want to do it?
What's your brains?
My brains is 10, and then I have a +2 after.
I have brains as a 10 with no pluses, so
Okay.
I'm gonna.
How did I become a smart
Can I
one?
give you an adversity token if you're trying to figure a spell out?
Okay.
Then I think I'll give you one of my tokens, and the way that I'm helping you is I'm like letting me be a sounding board for you to like go through your process ahead of time to like like I'm reassuring you like you're very smart, you've got this, you're like the smartest.
Okay. I like that. And I'm sorry, did you say it was magic die too?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're casting a spell, and so you can also use your tech modifier.
Okay, I will.
But,
I
yeah.
will. Because I'm getting braver about using my
Yeah.
phone as my wand now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then the 12.
Perfect. So the way this ritual works is you use the unicorn tear to charge the opal, and it like vibrates very hard, and then it sucks the other thing down into it, and it suddenly glows very brightly, and then it just shunts down, and it becomes like dark black material that then just sort of is stable's the word I keep wanting to use, but I don't think it makes sense. But like, just like immediately shows you shadows of things that are and that aren't, if that makes sense. Like
Okay.
you can see sort of hazy vibrations. That's how it works. You tell me like what you see.
Oh. I feel like I need a minute if somebody else has an idea. Am I the only one
I feel like
seeing
I've had a
Oh,
lot of
you're all
main
seeing
character
it.
moments tonight, so I'm like, happy to sit back and let
Oh,
you
I feel
have-
the same
yeah.
thing too.
Oh my.
Welcome.
All right, spotlight. Let's go.
You're the chosen one. Be the chosen one.
Yeah.
Come
No,
on.
that's part of it. I think that they're part of, like he's not afraid of anything, officially, but shadows and darkness are kind of like tied into that a little bit, into that bit of like prophecy. He's supposed to shatter the darkness and bring light and all that kind of old prophecy stuff. So anytime there's a lot of like dark shadow moments, he's like mentally preparing himself like, this is it. I'm gonna die. I'm ready to go. So Wand is out, like ready to fight, but he doesn't know what.
Yeah.
So he's kind of jumping at shadows, but trying to remain calm.
Professor Parker holds his hand out, and one of the shadows grabs his hand, and you watch as flesh forms along the shadow, forming a woman who's strangely familiar. You weren't around for this, so I want you two to roll brains and just beat a 6.
Well, I didn't.
9.
God, I can't believe I keep always messing this one up for the character with my favorite teacher.
Instantly recognize Emily Travell. And remember when you went to her and Professor Parker's wedding? That was like last summer.
Oh yeah.
It was at Midsummer. They danced until 3 in the morning. Like members of the Fae Court were there. It was great. They're so attractive. They're very attractive people.
Yeah.
And he holds her very tightly, and then he's like crying, and she's crying, and he grabs her, and she looks back around at the rest of you and is like, "Have they taken over yet?"
Who's taking over?
The Hexbreakers.
I don't think so. Also, welcome back, Professor Travell.
I don't know where I was. It was a place where magic is not welcome.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But this reality seems safe, stable. Okay. Great. Good. Wonderful. Yes. Okay. What happened to the others?
What others?
Where's Dante?
Who?
Where's Tanager?
They're on vacation.
Yeah, they're in
Who are
Bakersfield.
you?
I've been here the whole time.
Well, she hasn't, so maybe don't yell at her for it.
She's the teacher. I'd imagine her to know who her students are. Chandler Duke of the Conquered Dukes.
I need to ask you if you have found Curtis, because that is very important. We must stop him before he acts.
Does he have a mustache?
No,
Then we've not found him.
he's around your age.
I think we did maybe see him. Remember when we saw in Christmas Town and we were like remaking the wood shop and we saw the weird thing? We all saw that, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Chandler didn't, but yeah.
Yeah, well, not.
I haven't seen a lot of
Yeah.
things. I've only got 2 concussions.
There was a lot happening, so since I'm
Wait.
not remembering it,
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we
Oh,
might
this
have
ball.
saw him die. Like I think we saw him.
Oh, okay. I do remember this now. Sorry.
I don't know. I mean, it was just like it was a little weird, and I'm not sure if it was a real thing or a fake thing I don't know if it was magic or at that time. But we saw a kid who I think might have been that Chandler and
Well, this is Chandler.
okay, I'm sorry,
Curtis.
Curtis. Sorry, there's C names.
Yeah.
Who might have been Curtis? Melody got it right.
Sorry. Yeah. Should have done
It's, like die. I think we might have seen somebody kill him.
That's the point. He was supposed to die and he didn't. He is the boy who lived.
Oh.
Do you understand? Do you know how you can recognize him?
He's alive.
He's alive. Yes.
That's how we're okay.
Well, there are a lot of people who are alive. Where I was able to do research. It was not a very helpful place. You can recognize Curtis. He has a scar shaped like a lightning bolt on his neck.
Ouch.
It's from where the knife plunged into his skin.
Oh.
I believe he is at the school. And I believe he intends to act very soon. And I think we may be too late, but he hasn't acted yet. So we might still have time.
Oh. So if he's the one who lived I mean maybe
Oh.
Who are you again?
Chandler? Chandler Duke.
Of the Concord Dukes.
Are
I'm
you the
the
chosen
chosen
one?
one.
They're missing you in the universe I just came from. You're needed there. That's why it's falling apart.
Oh.
Oh, this is all way too much. I need a drink. That's where I want to break, but if y'all want to play out any character moments.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
ending like
Yeah.
right on that little bit of a cliffhanger.
Oh my god, that's very good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. I feel like I got my attention I needed tonight, so I don't want to like milk anymore at the end there.
No, I think it's very good. I almost feel like we should pick up like that exact moment next time.
Yeah.
And then like figure out what we do that same night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that was good. Okay.
Oh, that was intense.
So exciting. Welcome,
Yeah.
Joey. That
Starting
was
to
so good.
deal with the split the party situation. I didn't know how to not follow that thread.
I wanted you to meet
I was
Alexandra. She's cool. She's fun.
Well, also what it was like, I was like, you're in the same space you were. I'm like, well, I wasn't in this school yesterday, so.
She's a happening party person.
Well, and Emily's such a good GM with like jumping back
Yeah,
and forth
that's great.
too, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah,
that
I was
did
like,
great.
I think the way you managed the time was great there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone for watching us this evening. I would also like to thank our chat mod, Dorklord Canada. Do we have anybody else besides Dorklord Canada?
We have a whole bunch of mods in there tonight. James Weezer, Sungrowler, It's Probably Okay, Ignatius Wing, all of you are hanging out. Thank you.
Hi. Hello. Yeah, so we'd like to thank them for their hard work. And as always, thank you to our amazing Patreons who keep us ad-free and independent. Go to happyjacks.org/Patreon. We're going to reintroduce ourselves. I'm Emily St. James. You can find me on Twitter at twitter.com/EmilyBDW. I'm here every Wednesday night. We are playing through the adventures of the Hexbreakers. You know, I do some other things sometimes. You can find my writing all over the internet. Kimmy.
Hi, I'm Kimmy. I'm here all the time. Not all the time, but I'm here Wednesday nights and I'm here every Friday night for our advice show. You can find me at Golden Lasso Girl pretty much all over the social medias. And if you ever at Happy Jacks RPG for anything, it's me too. So yeah, check out our slightly shorter show on Friday, which is advice. And I think Riley's going to be there this Friday. And basically people from all over the world, literally all over the world, write in questions or share stories and things. We read them, we comment on them, we talk about it, we drink a little. It's lots of fun. That starts at 7:30 on Friday.
I would love if our Twitch stream was just constantly you like staring at the camera.
Yeah.
Like you're always there.
Always here. Always.
Riley.
Well, like Kimmy said, I will be on the advice show Friday night. Riley Silverman here. Yeah, I actually have a different thing to promote this week instead of my Star Wars books. I am on a Vampire the Masquerade themed scripted podcast called Port Saga. We already have first season. Second season's coming out. The reason I'm bringing it up this week, I'm very excited that our first season was just nominated amongst some really awesome programs like Old Gods Appalachia for the New Jersey Web Fest. And we were nominated for best the category it's in, as well as our director Rachel A. Wilkinson, and for reasons I don't understand, I was nominated for best supporting actor for the series for my character that I play. So that's outstanding performance, supporting performance, something like that. But yeah, so for my character Zelda, and I'm very flattered and impressed. But it's a really great show. We have a season 2 coming up fairly soon. We already recorded it, so it's a good time to jump in and binge the entire first season. It's a really awesome murder mystery that happens to involve vampires and vampire lore and stuff like that. So, and I play wrong character. I play Zelda. I have another vampire that I play. I play Zelda, the Nosferatu Primogen, and he has lots of information, and it's very interesting.
That's great. Joey.
Hey, everybody. I'm Joey. You can find me online at all the socials at Feywild85. This is currently my only streaming project right now because I'm working on a much bigger real-life project that I'm very excited about and cannot wait to be on the other side of. So check the socials and you'll see lots of pictures about that probably mid to late October. But other than that, I'll be here every Wednesday.
And sometimes on Friday.
And sometimes on Friday.
Friday's a thing.
Yeah.
We actually tonight got exactly to the halfway point of this story. The odds are very good that we will be done in the month of September. So thank you for hanging out with us, and thank you for all the very kind things you've been saying in the Twitch stream and on Twitter and all of that. Anyway, you can join us next Wednesday for our next session, tentatively titled Find Curtis. If you want to catch up on past episodes, visit happyjacks.org/Hexbreakers. And if you want to find all of the other APs on the Happy Jacks Network, visit happyjacks.org. Thank you so much, everybody, and we'll see you next week.